God, I have nothing.
Huh?
I have nothing.
You got it.
I'll have to improvise my way through. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Improv Bagel. My name is Phil, and of course, my co-host today is... Dale. Phil and Dale. That sounds about right. And we got the other baguettes right here. We got Silly Bagel Scott.
Hi. I'm silly.
He's very silly. And then we got Silly Billy Willy Wes.
Hey, everyone.
All right. Let's cue that intro sketch. Hey, Trevor, did you want some of this bagel? I'm not going to finish it.
No thanks.
You sure it's pretty funny?
I prefer sesame.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys like pizza?
What?
I love pizza.
Pizza on your bagel?
Yeah.
Well, get pizza bagel.
Whoa, bagel.
Now in 25 flavors.
Cool. That's the type of zany attitude you can expect here at Improv Bagel.
We expect another 58 minutes of that.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great.
Gold.
Of just brilliant stuff. So I am your host today.
What's up? We need to make an official announcement today.
Official announcement. That's right.
I think today's the first official day. Is that correct?
I think so. We discovered it last week, but we're still trying to wash it out.
Yeah.
We discovered
We
it.
discovered it.
It's like a mole that hasn't gone away yet.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
It's like the yo-yo we found in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
You're
I like
We
that.
don't know.
I like that
it's
a lot.
gold, but we don't know where it came from. So
It's just sitting in the desert.
that's right. We'd like to introduce as a full-fledged member. We had to paddle him and everything. We had to rank him in.
Rank him in. I don't want to be ranked out, so this is it for life.
It's true.
Yeah.
Bagel for life. We'll get him his brand on the back, the little hot poker thing.
Like it.
Scott is now a permanent fixture.
Yeah.
Scott, our hot poker.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Scottly Scott.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
And
I'm
Tito
excited.
is around still, but
Yeah. And so
anyone
when
who
everyone's
cares.
here, it'll be 5
Yes.
I should
strong.
probably not chew gum on mic, huh?
Yeah, that's why I spent my notes. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna save it.
I feel like though, like
Still
my
flavor.
ultimate personal goal is
Uh-huh.
like, just like shove Tito, it's like the sun.
Is it gonna turn to that?
Guy, and then we put Scott in his place, and then
Oh.
Scott has to become Tito.
That's true.
So will I be no longer Scott? I'll be.
You'll
will
be, but you'll be like 5 years ago, Tito. I want you to be Cancer Tito.
He's a good friend, this guy.
Will you be Cancer Tito for me, Scott? Will you be the
You
Cancer?
have to get
our
on one
bagel?
knees with the cancer to the bagel.
Is this how it's gonna be? Like every
You have to
every time
expect
now?
this.
Okay.
We all went through the ranks, all right?
Because I've jumped on this show before as
No,
like a
we're
guest,
gonna
but now
introduce
it's
you as a new baguette every week
Exactly.
from here on.
You're a new flavor to us. It's like right now he's the blueberry muffin one.
ooh yeah.
If you were a baguette or baguette flavor or bagel flavor,
Bagel
or
flavor?
what
Let's go
would you
bagel
be?
flavor.
Well, not to be like a local douchey person, but I always like green
You
chili.
piece of shit.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Local-
like a green. There used to be a bagel place, Wolf's Bagels. I think there still is a Wolf's Bagels in town, and they had great green chili bagels.
So
Really?
Is it like a spicy?
It's a spice, but not too spicy. It's just a little bit of spicy.
It's a spicy the green chili.
It's a green chili. This is the proper accent for the chili.
It's true. My mom spoke like that for several years.
Right.
Before I changed that up. Yeah.
Ring, ring, ring. Excuse me.
Yes.
I like the spicy chili.
Do you like it the red or the green?
I want both the chili.
Oh, you want a Christmas?
I want the Christmas
Ooh.
chili.
It's a pretty hot.
I can handle it. My palate evolve.
Oh well, I am not ready to serve the Christmas chili. So, Papa.
Yeah.
Serve this man at the Christmas.
Look here, Clemens. It's your turn. You have to learn how to serve, all right? Papa is not going to be here forever. So, Clemens, you get in there and you learn how to serve.
Right, you're right.
Remember, customer is always right.
That's right. He wanted a Christmas.
You give him the best Christmas ever.
Okay.
I love Nazis. Customers are always right.
Nazi pretty good, huh? they got a good.
They got to get a heart.
Do they really?
They love a chili.
Do they really? Do they like it the hot?
Like a hot
in
to the
in
chili.
the Germany.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, Clemens, it is all your mother.
Oh, Mamacita. Oh.
If there is, I hear there is a Nazi hut in the dining room.
Oh no! He's just he's a fan of the Nazis. He likes
He's a fan of the Nazis. Well, the customers are always right.
That's
We
what
still
I
have
hear.
to serve him.
We have to serve him, and he wants a Christmas. He wants a Christmas chili.
Oh,
What
it
is it
makes-
that's in the back?
Oh
Who
no!
you were talking to?
It's my mama. You know, my mama and the papa. They make it the store.
Are
They
your
make it
mama
the
and
restaurant.
papa the Jewish?
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
This sounded a Jewish.
They sounded a Jewish in the back.
We are a little.
Ixnay on the UJ, mama.
Who's a Uaj?
He just got out of prison.
I want the chili.
All right, I get the. Did you like it the bowl? You like it the pint? How much chili do you want?
Is that the cradle?
Yeah. Did you want a full cradle of a?
You have a cradle?
A cradle.
Why do you have a cradle?
I guess.
This is going great. Cause I have a baby brother. He's not in it right now, but he's out with his. Hey,
It's me, your brother.
hey, how's it going, baby?
It's good. I was just wondering if you could get me, perhaps some of the green chili.
Oh, you want a little bit of the green?
If, please.
Little bit of the green. Okay.
Is that the Jew a baby? Is that the baby Jew?
Okay.
Look, I don't know, but
No, he's a chooser for himself, huh? We're all self-thinkers, man. So
Oh, you're a secular Jew.
he'll grow up and he'll choose.
right
you'll
now
choo-
I'm leaning towards atheism. It seems like the right way.
Well, he's a little bit of the green chili there, baby brother. Yeah.
Cut to the baby Jew in
baby Jew.
learning about atheism.
So, Professor, you're telling me there is no Jesus?
Well, there, probably not.
And so, Professor, you're also saying that with no Jesus, that means there's no such thing as a proper baptism?
Well, there's, probably not.
Oh, Professor, that's so great. And you're also saying that evolution is actually the way things are?
Well, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm done with my homework. Can I go now?
Must be a
yeah.
community college.
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Professor, is that clock accurate? It's saying it's 4:30.
Probably not.
Thank you. Would you would you like to split some of my lunch?
See,
7 years later.
7 years later.
why'd you keep asking about open-ended, close-ended, right? Close-ended questions.
Close-ended-
It was
close
yes and no
question, yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Should have asked him an open-ended question.
I guess I could have. I don't know.
I meant to say when I went like this, I meant to say dreidel.
Wait, what?
I thought you were like
no
ladle
reason, or-
to like spoon in.
You thought I said ladle.
Gravy
I
for when?
actually said cradle, and I
Yeah.
meant dreidel.
And then I went with the cradle
Oh.
thing.
God
and it's
damn
like, but that, if
Mistakes
you're gonna
in
make
the-
fun of the Jews, you
That's
gotta be
right.
accurate,
Gotta be
right?
accurate.
Mistakes into miracles.
hey,
Then
they
we got
had
that
cradles
brilliant
too,
scene. Mhm.
probably.
Yeah, they all.
Of course they did.
Yeah, babies use cradles. Yeah.
Of course, usually.
That's
usually
how Moses was sent down the
in a
river.
cradle.
Yeah, they sent him down the river.
in a well-crafted cradle.
Yeah,
That's a pretty similar story then to Romulus and Remus then, down the river, right? You guys
Yeah,
remember
they
this
went
one?
down to the river to pray, I believe.
Romulus and Remus?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I think they were.
They went on down. Come on down. Come on, children, let's go down. Down to the river and pray. Never mind.
Is that a song?
When you said Romulus and Remus, I thought of the
Prometheus and
the two kids in Highlights magazine, Goofus and Gallant.
Oh, that guy.
That, like,
yeah.
Goofus is always messing shit up, and
Mm-hmm.
Gallant is always doing the right thing. Like it's everything from like making a sandwich to helping people cross the street. And Goof is just like, I don't need to wait for traffic signals. Dope, dope.
What was this on?
It Highlights magazine. Have you ever
It's
been
like
to a doctor's
child's-
office?
yeah. It's like a child's
Yeah,
magazine.
yeah.
Bunch of crafts and stuff. in
Yeah, like little things to pass the time. And there would be a comic strip, Goofus and Gallant. Or Gallant, some people say it that
Does
way.
anybody even buy magazines anymore? They're everywhere at the airport.
I just saw on
Right.
Facebook. I just saw somebody. He said I just applied for a job at Mad Magazine.
Oh, really?
That would
That
be-
magazine's been around for a very long time.
Yeah,
Forever,
that's
yeah.
been around forever, but I didn't think it. I mean, like, I would imagine they're not doing nearly as well as they used to because they used to be one of the big ones, like them and
Yeah,
like
they had a whole.
National Lampoon.
Well, and if you remember, Cracked
comedy.
Cracked magazine was like a similar magazine to Mad, and now it's like where you get like all these debunking lists.
Oh, that's
like,
right. Yeah,
Cracked
yeah.
magazine will have
Website,
like an art.
I
It's the
forgot
same
that's where they
company.
started. Yeah.
But it used to be a spoof magazine like Mad. It would have like movie parodies and comic strips and stuff like that.
There's Spy versus Spy. I used
Yeah.
to get like a Mad magazine every now and then.
I had
Yeah,
a
they had, like, an
subscription
interesting
for a bit.
Really?
And then my uncles had like old books of Mad magazine, like they would come out with books,
like their
and stuff.
cover art and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was kind of the last place where you can get that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch like Mad TV?
I watched a
never get
little bit
into
of
it.
it. It was okay. It was
yeah.
like a bit lowbrow of SNL, which
I
don't know if it's
preferred it.
saying
I
anything,
think I
but-
probably still prefer it to SNL. They did
Really?
more like, I don't know. It was like better.
Good argument. But it is
They had some
interesting.
really
No
good
debating
s-
that.
They had some really good sketches that come out of it, and then a lot of people that were in Mad are like really or like big now. I shouldn't say really big.
Key
but
and Peele. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
a
keep
lot of
forgetting Key and
Yeah.
Peele. Yeah, like Artie Lang, I know is a big time alum on there.
Right.
Bobby Lee,
them.
which I saw
Bobby Lee,
live.
He's
pretty good.
always touring.
Yeah, he's always around. He's pretty good.
What's her name from? She's
Oh,
in
from
Gilmore
Fam?
Girls. She's like the violinist on Gilmore Girls, the harpist on Gilmore Girls. She.
Oh
she used
God,
to do
yeah.
Mrs. Swan.
Harp Sally.
Yeah, Harp Sally.
But she also the voice of the mom on Family Guy.
Lois.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to do that too.
I can't think of her name.
Yeah, I don't know her name either. She's great. But
Did
anyways,
anybody ever get like any of those other subscriptions, like Nickelodeon or something like that? I remember that was a big one when I was a kid. Like people
that was a magazine.
did it. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had their own
Nickelodeon magazine. Back when they had that big, come to Florida and see the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon studios with the big, like,
Yeah, the fountain of goo or
yeah, the slime fountain.
slime. Yeah.
I was a subscriber to Disney Adventures.
Oh, wow.
Which is it was a small. It was you know how like the Archie comics are like kind of smaller than the others.
Like the old school TV guides. And
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. So it was that big, and it would just have like Disney comics and previews of like what Disney was coming up with, but it was like a magazine.
Yeah. Are those? I imagine those are collectible now.
I
aren't
bet.
they?
I have no idea where they are. And
I'm-
yeah.
I'm gonna guess that you are going to subscribe when Disney releases their monthly subscription for their version of Netflix. I don't know what to call that.
Oh
Obviously.
yeah. Well,
They did,
Yeah.
didn't they? Well, I thought they did because you always
No.
had to go to a special website to get a lot of the stuff.
No, they're doing a Netflix basically.
they're pulling all their
They're
stuff
trying-
from
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's gonna be their own service. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just found out today, or I think they released it today. The CEO of Disney said that it is going to be significantly cheaper than Netflix. So that's a plus.
And
because-
if you have access to like at least
Old
a
school
huge
vault,
swath of Disney stuff,
yeah.
that's going to be pretty.
Yeah, they
great.
probably
That
are going to have
includes-
like everything on there, like
that
old school
includes
Disney
Marvel and Star
channels.
Wars, by the way.
You know.
And
Yeah.
they're just there's a bunch of announcements that we'll probably make on Screen Source, but that they're going to make a live action TV Star Wars original for that. And they're also Ryan, what's the name of the
I know the
director.
director, right?
Yeah,
he's making his own trilogy.
he's doing a new trilogy.
Wait, for what?
Star Wars.
Oh,
That's going to
okay.
be away from the Skywalker family.
Oh, okay.
And then they're also
side
planning on
stories.
doing like more live action original Marvel stuff for the new.
I can imagine. Well, didn't they sell most of their rights or whatever to like CW and stuff like that? Because they have like Flash and.
That's,
Well, that's
uh,
DC.
that's DC.
Oh no, that is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
DC's
a
all
nerd.
over the place.
I'm gonna beat you guys up after this
And by
for knowing all this crap.
fucking nerds,
Freaking nerds.
You're a different type of nerd than I am.
Get him, Wes. Me and Wes are the coolest ones at this table right now.
This is like a.
Yo, everyone.
clearly.
I'm glad you joined me to this rap battle. But I just got to say that y'all, you guys, a bunch of bitches.
Shit, I ain't trying to hear that.
That's right.
Yo.
Yo,
I am a bitch.
it's true. See, that's what I can't understand about you mumblecore guys. Like, all you do is put yourself down, talk about nerdy things. It's not cool anymore.
My name's friendly Frank.
Family friendly Frank.
Yeah.
What kind of rap name is that? That's not getting good. That's not hardcore.
I made my career on rapping family friendly.
You tell him, family friendly Frank. Family friendly Frank.
That's right.
That's
Oh,
Remix Johnson.
Remix Johnson, and that I'm sick of you remixing all the shit.
All
with
the
EDM
shit.
beat.
Rich, all the shit.
My God, I hate you the most.
The most. I hate you the most.
Oh.
Yo.
Okay.
I want to do a mumble rap for y'all.
Okay, Mumbly Mo, go for it.
I just need to tag team it in right now.
All right, Mumbly Mo.
I got my rumble brother on the mic. One moment.
Let's call it an audible improv scene.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Mumbly, hey, man, you've certainly changed.
But also
different
kind of the
about
same.
you.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darker complexion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mumbly Mo. You want to lay
not
some
Mumbly
rhymes?
Mo.
Oh, Mumbly.
It's
Oh.
what it is, Johnson.
Oh, what it is, Johnson.
Yeah.
I've seen your news segments.
Yeah, I got fired, so now I gotta go do underground rap battles.
All right,
Where
cool.
the money
Yeah.
is.
All right, and remix.
Where the money is. Yeah.
My God, I hate you. Well, remix whatever the hell your name is.
Johnson.
Remix Johnson.
Remix.
I believe you and what it is, Johnson. You're up now.
All right.
Hit him, family,
Boom.
with a
Hey,
family
hey,
friendly beat.
Boom.
I get money, nothing but money. Yeah, my gold chain is muddy, muddy like my face. Your girl like my face. She went to this case. I went to court and got a case. I didn't go to jail today because I'm not full black. I'm half black, so I didn't go to jail. So I went over there and got some mail. It wasn't mine because it wasn't at my house. I committed another crime, and then I actually went to jail for mail fraud. Oh yeah, what it is, Johnson.
Damn.
Oh, shit, son. Oh,
Wow.
What it is, drop
He's
the
out of
mic.
here. Oh. Well, remix.
Shit, I'm sweating over here. I'm sweating over here.
Hate you so much. Remix Johnson. I really hate you. All right, it's your turn to drop
All
some
right.
rhymes. Friendly.
Friendly
Frank is ready to go.
All right, family friendly. Drop us a family friendly beat.
Yeah. Yeah. Where my headphones at? Oh, they're right here. Yeah. And a 1, a 2, a 1.
He counts himself.
My name is Remix Johnson, Onson, and I come from Wisconsin, and I know all the ladies love me, of me, and I know my friends are all from the West, and I know they know that they're the best. Remix Johnson. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Let's see.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hard to come back from that.
I just absolutely hates Remix Johnson. I gotta say, what it is, Johnson. You really took us to task there. I really enjoyed
That's
that.
my rap partner.
Mm-hmm.
We do everything together.
Oh yeah,
Mostly rap.
Mostly rap. Mostly when rap's involved.
99.9% rap.
Yeah. When
The
I
other
say
percent
everything,
is
I mean
producing.
rap. Yeah. Actually, Orion did just release who you just saw.
Mm-hmm. For all those,
He released his first album this past weekend.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yes.
Did he really?
Yes. His name is Black Rainbow.
Oh, okay.
Black
I've seen
Rainbow.
a
I
post
think
about
he
that,
should
okay.
change the N to an M. Personally,
Rainbow.
Black Rainbow. Subtle but hot stuff.
A rainbow?
Subtle but hot. Just like him.
And apparently he wrote it all in his kitchen in 2 hours.
Nice.
Over a beat that he played on a stereo, and he recorded it on his watch.
Nice.
And
And he just
he
dropped it.
freestyled and he made 10 songs and he put it on SoundCloud.
Awesome. Wait, what?
What'd you say? Oh, he was making peas.
Oh wow!
Peas.
So in the time to make peas, he made an album.
He made an
That's
album,
fantastic.
10 tracks.
He's putting us all to shame because
I want to hear this.
Check
I
it
want to
out
hear
on,
this album.
SoundCloud.
What's
Type
his,
in Black Rainbow, Black Rambo.
Black Rainbow.
Black Rambo is
Black
named one of
Rambo.
the songs of that.
Okay, so Black
okay.
Rambo will take you to the album.
Yeah.
So, real quick, were they inspired by just what your activities were? Do we have the God mic on?
It's on. Yeah.
What kind of activities?
For when you were making peas, were you just describing? Would you say, or were you? Did it inspire like stories of youth?
Inspired stories with commentary on the environment that I grew up in.
Oh yeah.
Hard streets of Farmington. Hard street Crips represent.
Don't you just mean Hard
Hard
Street?
Street.
Singular.
The hard road.
But it's a hard ass street.
It's a hard street.
That shit is asphalt.
That shit is asphalt.
It needs to be repaved, but they never do it. It's a hard street
street.
to navigate. Can't go straight.
Color Circuit come out with all the CDs. I don't know what that means.
When does Color Circuit come out with their CD? Oh, because we
Oh.
just rapped.
Oh, that's true.
Shoot.
And
yeah.
I think Wes, didn't you say you just gave what was it, Mike Berry, or
Oh.
you passed that out to somebody?
Yeah.
Really?
What do you mean you passed it out?
What?
Well, I've been showing people it.
Oh,
because I
okay.
thought it was really funny.
It is super funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went back and rewatched it and I was like laughing the whole time. because
Yeah,
it's
you
hilarious.
commented on our YouTube video.
Yeah, I was
So
like,
wait,
ha ha ha.
you're like copying the link and sending it to people.
Yeah, I was like, look at this.
Do they like your Mike Berry character?
Yeah, Thomason. or
Tom
whatever.
Thomason. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Would you have like a flute or I can't remember.
No, I had a
Did you
trumpet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should just do that again. We should just do our old bits again.
Remember the classics? We're on
be great,
vacation,
yeah.
actually,
We should
so we're
do-
just
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the best
Yeah, we should
of.
do like a
You should
best.
take a- yeah. It's like we'll bring you the best sketches as Mike Berry.
Yeah.
What it is, Johnson. That remix guy. I
Remix
hate.
Johnson as
Remix
well, from the
Johnson,
family
yeah.
Johnson.
The family Johnson. Yeah, we could do something like that. Our greatest hits. Do you guys have any plans to do anything like that out there or anything? Like,
What do you mean?
come out with like a DVD or
Christmas
something? I don't
album.
know. Yeah,
We
yeah.
should.
That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
funny.
That would be great. A
Yeah.
VHS and a Christmas album.
Like, do
Oh,
you
yeah.
have like your top 5 color circuit shows or episodes of whatever?
yeah,
it is?
we do have a
Yeah.
compiled playlist on YouTube of all of like, or at least our like best produced ones.
right. Like,
and-
so if you would
Yeah.
ever pitch it to somebody, like
Yeah.
A sizzle reel,
A
if
sizzle
you will,
reel.
of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what Color Circuit can do.
Mhm.
Here's our best stuff.
yeah, yeah.
did you put anything from Mike Berry and the gang
And the
from
game.
the Color Circuit Boys? What are we called? Improv Bagel.
Color Circuit Boys.
The Color Circuit Boys.
Boys
with the Z. Boys with the Z.
Boise, like they're
Always.
from Idaho.
Potatoes.
I have in my head. I'm just like, I'm a little out of it right now. It's been a long week for me, but I have in my head this infomercial for Color Circuit that are like those late night ones where they're trying to sell you like 20 CD.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What like
For like 3 easy payments in 1990.
Yeah.
exactly.
Time Life Video presents
Yeah, yeah.
Color Circuit.
Yes, exactly.
All the classics, such as
Phil got caught in a door.
What?
Come on, Phil, get out. Get out of that door.
Looks like Phil's caught the door.
Come on, Phil. Come on.
You'll also get bonus footage of the fire department coming to get Phil out of the door.
sir.
Get out of the door.
I've been punching through this door for an hour. How'd you get in there, Mike?
I just went through the window in the back.
You gotta get him out. Phil's pregnant. He's gotta deliver his baby.
Oh, wait, sir, we need to.
He's having the baby in the wall.
I punched a hole through the door. Just pass him to me.
You'll come with me, baby. Oh, and my friend.
Just hand him. I'll take him. I'll take him outside.
Spontaneously adopted Phil's baby.
Goodbye, Phil.
You leave him.
What would you pay for this wonderful video series?
That was great, Mike. Also, check out that one time Scott got his cat, got his tongue.
Did you guys see Mr. Felix? I brought Mr. Felix in today. He loves kisses. Look at this.
Well, Scott, you drive a hard bargain, but you're right. Tito's out. You're in.
Will Tito stick his tongue out that far for that long? Nope, don't think so.
Will he get nibble on by it? That's how you got the job.
That's right. I'm hold you guys hostage till you guys make me a.
It's like, okay,
full
fine.
member.
Will you move from the exit?
That was actually Scott's audition tape. He was just redoing it for
Yeah,
us.
it was that good.
Oh my god, that's not what I had in mind. Scott got his
Scott.
cat, got his tongue, but yeah, that does make sense.
Scott got his cat, got his dog. Yeah, I don't even know exactly what that means.
God, it's like a snake eating his
Scott's
tail or
cat got
something.
his tongue. I think is what I meant
Snacks.
to say.
Yeah,
I'm going to call you Snacks from now on.
cool.
Snacks Brown.
Mom,
Yes, sweetie.
I feel uncomfortable when Grandpa Disney is sitting at the table and when his head is in the jar and all
Look.
those tubes are connected to his jar body.
Look, sweetie, that is my father, okay? And he lived a long time, and he asked us to take care of him when he was gone. We cannot say no to family, okay? How would you like it if, when you get tubes implanted in your head, nobody invited you to Thanksgiving?
It's just, I don't know, Mom. He makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, nonsense. He's got plenty of tails. I mean, you love the Mickey Mouse, don't you?
Yeah.
Who do you think drew him?
Yeah, but
When he had hands. When they weren't morbidly grotesque.
Mom,
Before.
he just looks at me now at the table.
Well, he loves entertaining young children.
Wha-
Anytime he sees a child, he just goes right to him. Like a cat to catnip.
Why, Mom? I don't want to be at the dinner table.
Quiet.
I don't want this, Mom.
Quiet, he can smell your fear. It's gonna get
Stop
him all
looking at
bubbly.
me, Grandpa. I distracted. Oh my God!
My dad! He's flopping around!
Oh, quick!
Quick, get a bowl of water.
You get a bowl, Mom. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna put him in the fish bowl
He
for
needs
now.
to die. He's an abomination, Mom.
Now, nonsense. Now, you come up with a good excuse for your grandfather. This instant, young man, you nearly killed the head of our grandfather.
He needs to die a natural death, Mom. It's not natural.
Is it natural for us to eat food with our hands?
I don't know.
Come up with your apology fast, son.
What do you mean eat food? No, that's not natural, Mom. It's a head that is gross with tubes sticking out of it. He wants to die, I'm sure.
What's unnatural about having tubes going from your head, feeding a mixture of ether and human fresh blood into a some type of circular system to simulate a natural heartbeat to keep his mind fully conscious? Now, what is
What's the
unnatural
point,
about that?
Mom? He hasn't come up with a good idea since Treasure Planet, and that was a terrible movie.
Oh, look at that. He's eating a fish. He's eating that fish. Oh, he ate our fish Nemo. Oh, come on. That's a great title. Where's Nemo?
Come on. That was your idea, Mom. You just saw him eating a fish.
I know, and he's still inspiring today. You know, I'm going to get my friends at Pixar to go ahead and start working on something similar to that. Where is Nemo? Or what is
Oh, Mom, there's some...
I forgot what I said.
It's Finding Nemo, Mom. Jesus.
Oh, that's a better one. You're going to get a producer's credit, son. Now feed your grandfather more fish heads. I'll
There's
be
some-
back.
His tongue fell out again.
The Incredibles. I like that.
What?
Let's see. That's how he. That's how he named.
Where's Nemo? That's a great movie.
That's how he came up with all his ideas.
Is there not a Miyazaki film called Finding Nemo?
I'm the wrong person
And
to
it's
ask.
about a fish also?
I
No,
thought
not
that's
Finding.
Ponyo, right?
Ponyo's about a
Ponyo.
little fish, but there's Little Nemo. It's called Little Nemo. I don't know if it's also
in
about a
Little
fish.
Nemo in Dreamland, it's like a little boy.
It's not a fish then.
Right, yeah, it's
Okay,
a little boy kind of goes to
Is
sleep
it
and
kind of like one of those knockoffs where it's like the Mexican version of Aladdin? Or
no,
something
no,
like
this was
Miyazaki. does not
Little
make
Nemo.
knockoffs.
I thought he might. I mean, he ripped off the Little Mermaid. with
Little
Ponyo.
Nemo was a Nintendo
Ponyo's
game.
much better.
Like they made a Nintendo game off of Little Nemo, so that's an old franchise,
Do I
an
know?
old idea.
I think I might know that actually.
Little
now that you're
Nemo in
saying that.
Dreamland.
Little Nemo and
That's an old. That's one of those games. When I would go and rent a Nintendo game, I'd always see the box, but I never rented it. But I always knew like it was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I forgot about that. I remember going to like Hastings, R.I.P. Hastings.
Oh
am I
god,
right, guys?
poor
Am I
little
right?
out for Hastings.
Yeah.
Best
Not
store.
not on the Genesis though.
Oh, it's.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Um,
you haven't even like pointed this out. This is an old Sega Genesis 16-bit with attached Sega
Sega
CD.
CD.
Mhm.
This
Coal
used to-
powered, people. Coal powered.
coal powered. Yeah.
That's
With
what
a game
Subtro-
called
There's the
Subtropical
smokestacks over there.
Surgical Strike. These. All right. So yeah, these
Know what it
games.
is?
A lot of terrible games.
Surgical strike. Like,
Yeah, like, and you just like man a tank through like a Middle Eastern town and bomb like people.
it sounds very.
You can
Topical
woman
right
a
now.
tank and bomb people, Scott.
You go what?
No, not in the mid '90s.
Not
You
in-
couldn't. When these games were made, no, it's
always
2017,
that, yeah.
so women can do whatever they want.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, not in the mid '90s. It was way male centric.
Yeah, a lot of those things. I just remember like, cause like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that was like the biggest thing. So like we go try and rent something from like Blockbuster or Hastings or whatever, and there would be such a huge line, and yeah, everybody would always be like going crazy for the moves. You guys remember like? all
Oh
that?
yeah, I still remember some of them.
Do you really?
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, I was like, you rip out the heart and all that stuff. I remember, like, this is before the internet. I had no idea, like, how people were figuring it out because, like, that was something I
think
would
it
always
was-
stumble on.
I'm almost
on
positive it
accident.
was in the instruction booklet.
Was it? I have no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, or but like before that, it was in the arcade, so you had to like either do it word of mouth
Figure it
or like
out.
like again going back to magazines.
Yeah.
They would publish like the
Yeah,
move
sure.
lists.
Yeah,
like
craziest thing.
Game Pro or
I don't think I wasn't old enough for this.
Sex.
Scott, you were.
Uh-huh.
When you could call in
the Nintendo helpline.
the Nintendo helpline, and they will
Oh.
walk you through how to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know they did that.
It's a funny that movie The Wizard, there's a part where they're calling the Nintendo helpline and it cuts to the office and it's like all these cubicles with these people with like they're playing Ninja Gaiden or whatever on these little TVs, and they have these booklets with binders with like codes and maps and stuff.
that's
Like,
awesome.
all right, you're on level 4-2.
Yeah.
All right, are you in the sewers yet? Okay. Right, the second block is invisible, so don't go, it'll drop down. So yeah, that was people's jobs.
That reminds me of like I used.
oh, it's gonna be an improv scene now.
I'll just let it go to voicemail.
I'll get it, Tom. I'll get it, Tom.
No. Let it just go to voicemail.
Hi, my name's Joe. I ordered a pizza from Domino's and I was playing Ocarina of Time, and the pizza fell on top of my 64, and I was in the underwater level, and the pizza went into the console, and then it turned off, and I don't know what to do now.
Well, I'm gonna listen to this message. Hold on. Let me get
Hello?
it to the beginning. Oh, he's still on the line. Hey. Hey.
Hello,
Hey.
hi, my name is Joe,
My name is Chris.
and
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard my message, but
Oh, no, I
I
was just-
ordered a Domino's,
Uh-huh.
and while I was walking, I tripped,
Mhm.
and the pizza fell on my Nintendo 64,
Oh man.
and I was playing Ocarina of Time,
Oh my God, that's a great game.
and I was in the underwater level,
My favorite level.
and my Ocarina of Time's offline now. It's like totally, it doesn't go.
It's not working right now?
Yeah, it's not working. My screen went blank.
Have you tried to blow into the system?
No, but I can try that.
Sure.
Oh. Stacy, no! Stacy, no! No, Stacy, stop! Stop it!
What's going on? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. You got to talk to me right now. I'm hearing some stuff. Stay calm.
My cat, Stacy's eating the cheese out of the console
Oh
slot.
my God. Okay, stay calm. What is your exact address? I'm gonna get one of my pit boys out there.
Okay, 172.
Uh-huh. I need you to breathe, all right?
April,
I know you're freaking out right now, but you got to stay calm, okay?
April, AppleJane.net. Address,
Uh-huh.
street.
Oh, perfect. That's right down the road. Okay, we're gonna get somebody on it right now. And I just need you to stay calm, okay? Do you have access to the front door? Can you unlock
yeah.
it for our service provider?
I hope so.
Okay, he should be there in a minute. You want to stay on the phone while we get him there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so how old are you?
40.
40. Ah, okay, cool. And is there any other pets we should know about that are vicious that could potentially harm? Or...
No, except my snake Max.
Oh, Max. Okay, can you put Max in the other room so when our technicians get there, they won't be eaten?
He got out last week and I haven't found him.
Oh, okay. We'll alert. Well, our technician should be there at any minute now.
Hello.
Okay,
I'm
I think
gonna come
I
in.
hear him at
I'm
the
gonna come
door.
in. I'm coming in the house. I'm warning you.
Okay, let me come. Okay.
You should put some WD-40 on that.
Hi.
Hello, I'm the pit boy, here to solve your issues and fix your marriage. I do that on the side.
Okay, well, I dropped a Domino's pizza on my
Okay,
console.
yes, I see that.
And my cat fell asleep on top of it.
Ugh, your cat's eating the cheese. What is that? What is that? What is that behind the TV? I just saw something. Move.
Well, it's either the Oh, it's Max!
What's a Max?
Boom.
Oh my God!
Your
It ate
fun.
your cat.
Oh, Max, no!
What the hell? It just regurgitated your cat.
Look, I just need help, okay?
I just need help.
All right, what exactly is the problem?
I'm gonna call the Sony hotline to help me out in this situation. Boop 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 boop.
Well, I'll just wait over here, I guess.
You answer it. Maybe I should just let it go to voice.
All right.
You want it?
Hey, welcome
Hi.
to Sony. What's up?
My name's Joe, and
Hey, Joe, what's going
earlier
on?
tonight I dropped a Domino's pizza on my 64 console. My cat started eating
Your
the
64
pizza.
bit?
No, my Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo 64.
Nintendo, go fuck yourself.
No,
We don't deal with Nintendo.
Well, just hear
We're
me out.
Sony.
Hear me out. And
Alright,
then so I called Nintendo.
Yeah, they're bitches, right? They didn't do anything.
Yeah, he
Right.
hung up on me.
That's where they're fucking losers.
And then now,
I'm standing right here.
what's your name?
Pip.
Pip's
Boy.
here. Pip Boy's here.
Oh, fuck him. He knows what he did. Tell him Todd's pissed
Is
at
that
him
Todd?
still.
I can
Yeah.
hear. I could hear that fucking. I could hear that man's inflection on the on the
Oh,
phone.
he just knows me by the inflection. Well, he'd know me about the $50 he owes me.
Let me
Tell
talk
him
to
that.
Tom,
Yeah, Pit.
I shouldn't have ended it that way.
Let's not do
That
this
was my
here.
fault.
Let's not do this here.
Oh wait, I think the game's working.
Oh, that's fucking hate Zelda. Hang up. I don't want to hear that. Sony's way better.
You have to call the Rose season. I'm not calling this season.
Now do Kakarika Village. I don't know which one.
Let's see.
I don't remember which
Why
one
do
that
all
was.
of your songs have like coos? They're all excited Latin women.
He can trill his tongue, man. Got to use it.
I'm part Mogwai. That's why. He got it. Oh god.
I thought maybe we were gonna call animal control.
Animal
At some
control.
point.
I know. That whole
I'll
thing
call
was-
Sony. They'll know what to do.
I wanted to
Sony.
leak some secrets when that happened. Be like, tell him that Janessa's a hoe.
Janessa.
Janessa.
We're gonna leak the
Sega
secret.
Janessa.
Sega Janessa. Oh god. I had something I was gonna bring up. Can't remember now.
So tell us about your new show, Scott, that you're gonna be doing.
Tell us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So a fellow Baguette and I, Tito.
Former Baguette, yes.
Let's not make it weird. Okay.
That's
Let's not,
I hope so.
God Willie.
This is the second Color Circuit show I'm jumping on, and I don't want any like weirdness. Like, why did we have to bring Scott into the old mix anyway? But yeah, we wanted to play video games together for a while, so we're finally gonna have us do like full plays of games. And I've been wanting to play some Sega CD badness for a while on our parent video game show, Controller Alt Delete.
So
And,
with this news, Dylan, are you going to now dissolve Controller Alt Delete?
We're gonna have
Liquidate
three,
shares?
3 Controller Alt Delete shows.
Ah.
Controller Alt Delete original recipe on Monday nights, and where we play new video games. We invite people to come over,
Right.
play them, and everything.
I was also going to pitch a show called Controller Alt Delete Black Edition.
What's that about, Orion?
We play like 50 cents video game. We play Def Jam video game.
Yeah.
Shaq Fu.
Wu-Tang Shalom style or something. I don't know. It was for PlayStation 1 where
Oh,
you could
wow.
like listen to CDs and fight as the Wu-Tang.
Really?
Like 3 when the PlayStation 1 came out.
Yeah, I'm old.
I used to rock that Def Jam. I think on GameCube. I think I still have it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's just wrestling rappers.
One of the games on Sega CD was there was a series of games called Make My Video, and it involved
They do one with the MTV. Like MTV did something like that, didn't they?
Well, I don't know if it might have been in cooperation with MTV, but they had like different versions. It was like In Excess, the band In Excess did one. CNC Music Factory did one.
Uh-huh.
And it was basically they had 3 different songs and different like shots of a music video, and every way you shot it, it would look kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you would just like use your Genesis controller and make a music video.
That's pretty
with
cool.
it. Yeah, I mean it's not really a game that you could play for
Right.
like a long time. But
Like I'm sure you can only do
sounds
so
like a
many
f-
combinations of
right
things.
until it gets really
That
boring.
sounds like a full playthrough from you. And
Oh
Tina.
yeah. Well, see, yeah. So that's the thing. We're
That's
gonna
it.
play some Sega CD games like Night Trap with its 25th anniversary or something crazy like that,
Yeah.
which is re-released on PlayStation 4. But we're gonna play the old school Sega CD version.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it was
going
like a
OG.
what, like a sorority
Yeah, it's like
room is like getting raided by like aliens or something weird. It's something
basically
bizarre.
Yeah. But that game, along with Mortal Kombat, ushered in our rating system
Mhm.
because everyone was like, "Can you believe what these video games look like and the violence and everything?" And so that's why we have the ESRB and all the ratings for video games and stuff like that.
Can
So-
you believe these video games and what they look like nowadays? I can't do it. No. I can't accept it. I can't accept it either. I think we need to go over to that video game store. We need to kick it in, and we're gonna destroy all their copies of their Star Fox. That blasphemous little fox.
Yeah, that,
That-
little fox
that
showing all of his skin, all his fur.
It's
I don't want to see
perverted.
that. Yeah.
I hear he does a barrel roll. I don't even know what that is, but
Yeah,
I'm
what's
sure.
a barrel roll? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure it's something that should be done between a man and a woman.
In the comfort of their own bed, under the eyes of Jesus.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Under the watchful eyes of our dear Lord.
that's right.
Amen. Now let's finish up this service and we'll head on down to the video game store.
And we thank you, Jesus,
Thank you so much.
for that corn on the cob that we had last night,
It was nourishing and delicious.
and those mashed potatoes that we put over our steak.
Oh boy. Nancy sure knows how to make a good mashed potato.
And then we all went into the bedroom,
And we all, under the watchful eyes of you, oh dear Lord,
had sex with each other,
under the very watchful, protective eye of you, in your name.
and we all kissed Nancy goodnight.
Amen.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, cut to last night.
I don't want to see the stupid video game store sketch. I want to see the little
Backwards in time.
the polite orgy you had after a full meal.
So, did you guys enjoy the dinner? Did you like what I did with the mashed potatoes? I poured them over the steak instead of on the side, like I usually do.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You boys seem odd tonight. What's going on?
we're just waiting for after dinner.
Oh, for this. Oh, for the sex. Yes. Yeah. No, I totally understand.
Why don't we say a prayer before we finish dinner?
I think we
That
should.
sounds good. Mid
I'll lead
meal
the prayer.
prayer.
Okay.
Dear God,
We thank you so much for all that you give us.
And those sweet silverwares that we have tonight.
by silverware, he's referring to my body.
Which is covered in nice silky silk.
And we thank you for the extra amount of football that's playing in the background.
God bless those cowboys.
I left the game on during dinner. God, I'm so sorry, but I just feel like it was necessary because these boys get whatever they want.
And thank you so much for bringing someone to us who truly understands the way of you, O Lord.
Yes, and has filled that tiny dish by our bedside full of cocaine.
They're about to fill this tiny dish, God.
And we thank you so much for the half pint of vodka, which we will both consume during the heat of passion to make the experience even more.
And we also thank you for those 6 enormous dildos that you've left underneath the bed
Have been-
for anything that we might need them for.
and we thank
Namely me, God.
And we thank you so much for having Father Maxie come over and bless each one of those precious dildos to make sure that they are under under control and the watchful eye of you, O Lord.
Oh, bless you, boys. I'm just gonna, leave a little holy water for you just in case you get a little choked up and you need to lubricate yourselves. I'll let myself out. Oh, thank you. Oh.
And we thank you for making Father Maxie so thoughtful in our times of need.
Yes. And we also thank you for that huge collection of anal beads that he left in the back of my car.
Thank you so much, Jesus, oh Lord, for blessing my friend here with the Honda Civic. It's so roomy and spacious. It can hold all of our toys and pleasures.
Boys, I didn't want to. I know you're saying that you're talking to God. I think I left my rosary around. Has anyone seen, a rosary? It's really long. You can do a lot of damage if it's in the wrong place. It's my grandmother gave it to me on her on her deathbed.
I'm sorry, Father. We don't know where it is.
Really, they're quite sizable beads. You'd probably see it on the
Father,
ground.
It's probably best if you just leave right now and pray.
You're probably in my Honda Civic. I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening.
And we pray, O Lord, that Father Maxie never discovers what happens to those beads.
Rosary.
For rosaries, because Lord knows he might be quite cross with us.
I'm gonna get stuffed tonight. Aren't I? Aren't I, Wesley Swedenborg? Is that your character's name? Wesley's been getting more crass as the show's gone on. I feel like we're tainting you.
Fresh fried potatoes.
Yeah, I think this show's a little more blue.
Yeah.
I really like the transition between the two of you, which is
It's a good palate cleanser, you know.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good show you guys got coming up this upcoming Friday.
That's right. This upcoming Friday, we got the Phil and Wet Show, November
sorry, the following
17th.
Not tomorrow, but next
Oh,
Friday.
yeah. That's right. I already forgot what day we are. Yep. It's going to be exactly like what you guys just saw.
Because we're talking about anal
But
beads.
first-
Yeah,
prayer.
if like in any of your scenes, like what if you goes like, I'm gonna lose it because I know what's coming. Shit.
It's coming up with a nice little prayer.
Let's pray.
I feel like that's how you would really talk to Jesus if you prayed or anything like that. You're like, I'm going to get stuffed.
I'm gonna get stuffed tonight, God.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, I had almost that same exact prayer last night,
Really?
and then Jessica stuffed me.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Full of $1 bills.
I miss having somebody. Sounds so nice.
What's got you down, little Timmy?
Well, I had a little boat that was an RC boat, and it was on the pond, and then a man took it from me, and now I just have the controller and no boat, and it doesn't work because I don't have the boat, and I don't know if I'll ever see my RC boat again.
Well, little Timmy, that does sound like a personal problem, and I was hoping that this would be a problem I could solve. But unfortunately, I don't have a remote-controlled boat.
Not many people do. Mom said I was weird when I asked for it for my birthday. That I should get like an RC car because that's more common and no one has a boat.
You're weird. You should have gotten an RC car.
But a boat's really cool because you get to learn about like port and starboard parts of a boat.
Okay, I'll think about it.
You don't want to come and hang out with me in my remote control boat?
I don't want anything to do with a boat or hanging out with you. I will get you the boat, but I don't want to be around the boat.
Will you?
What's wrong with our boy?
I don't know. He wants a boat.
This
An RC boat.
not the boy that I raised. I raised a man boy.
Yeah.
Not a boy.
He should have been asking for an RC truck or
Yeah,
car.
why is he not driving an RC truck down the road just a ways?
I don't know, Steven. I don't know.
I feel like it's partially your fault for feminizing him with your feminose ways.
I am the most masculine human female that you could have possibly met.
That's true. Why did I question that?
Yeah,
You
I'm
really
raising.
are.
I'm raising our
You really
boy.
are my favorite girl.
I'm raising our boy to just be as masculine as you want, as much as masculinity as you want put into him.
That's all the masculinity I want to put in.
Yeah.
the boy.
So I.
In the Navy, what in the Navy? Oh,
Private, what are you doing dancing that silly little dance? You said you wanted to be a man, gosh dang it.
that's why I enlisted. I love the Navy.
First of all, you better stop talking like some prepubescent kid, and you better start growing a set of nuts right now.
But my balls have never dropped, sir. Oh, no.
That's the first thing we do. We man you up.
What happened to me? What am I doing here?
Yep, now you're just like a real 18-year-old boy.
Oh, God.
Reflecting, yes. Oh, and Linda's not going to wait, just so you know. You're
Oh,
rascal
God, Linda. Oh, she liked my boat. Oh,
sweetie. Well, now you're going to learn to love this boat because I need you to lick it clean.
Oh, God. Lick the whole boat.
What's so goddamn funny about that?
Everyone's laughing at me.
Those are the new cadets. Don't worry, they'll get their
crap.
chance to lick the poop deck.
Oh, is that what you really call it? I thought it was just like a slang term, poop deck. It's literal poop
Oh, that's yeah.
all over the deck. Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Our latrines are down, so we just kind of been going wherever.
This wasn't like the song at all.
Nope.
The song that I fell in love with as a little boy. Okay. I guess I'll get started looking up.
And he cleans it for the next 5 days. Scene.
In the Navy.
Just fade to black.
It was a sad day.
When you ripped his balls out and his voice
I dropped them.
completely changed,
Uh-huh.
I just looked at Wes and he went. And that made my night. That is the best thing that happened to me today. Is watching Wes just like so
Slowly
disappointed. He's never been less happy with the work he's been.
Nobody can.
I-
Nobody can cross the line like me. Just
Did
like
I
when
pass the
snapped.
audition?
Well, you really sold it too. It's it's like really intense.
Going right back to puberty. Oof, it was a hard
The
road.
old Scott days.
What was the if you guys can remember, like what is the either defining moment or most embarrassing moment or just like a moment that you remember like in the stage of puberty?
What was our most embarrassing?
Sure,
moment in-
yeah.
Because usually
Pubescence?
with girls, it's like the first time they had their period, and it's usually, I was wearing a white dress. They're always
Right.
wearing a white dress on the day they get their period. I don't know if you've ever heard a woman's first period story,
Always,
but
yeah.
but I don't know if it's much different for guys because usually it's more maybe
when'd you
sexual.
pop your first boner?
Yeah. Or,
I can't think of it.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me
like
try and think.
my
I-
first boner.
I remember being on a swim team, and I
Uh-huh.
was like the first guy to have like hairy armpits, and I was like always like, what? Why isn't anybody else like
Yeah.
hairy armpits
Yeah.
like me?
It
Yeah,
was
so
ever-
that was
did
kinda
anybody even
embarrassing.
bring it up, or it was more more?
I'd always like stand like with my arms like very close like this.
Uh-huh.
You
So
probably look like
no one would notice.
more manly than anybody else. I mean, obviously you.
No, probably not.
No.
Were you
Probably just like
probably tall and skinny, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I had a puberty moment, like only
A
within the last.
puberty moment?
Puberty.
Puberty.
DJ Jack Johnson. What was your name?
Remix Johnson.
Jack Johnson. Okay, excuse me while I take off these shoes and put on sandals. Remix Johnson. Pew 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 puberty.
Mine was only like 6 months ago, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm new to this puberty game.
Ah.
I started.
New to
I have
pubes.
like
New to pubes.
like I'm like a like
Man.
pretty hairless person. This my half Japanese side,
You don't know how good you have it.
and like I got a couple chest hairs.
Nice.
Let's see.
Whoa. Get a close up on that.
zoom in.
That
Doesn't make you a man's man.
get on that, Orion. You're not cutting to the camp. There you go. You can't really see it.
He
Pointed to it with his mouse as if they could see it.
Yeah. For those of you who did not see that, which is all of you, he pointed to it.
You
with
guys
the
really
mouse.
got to produce here at Color Circuit. That's where all the jokes are.
And then, so actually, that was maybe like a couple of years ago.
You got your first chest hairs a
I got
few
like
years
first,
ago.
Yes, like first chest
God.
hairs. I'm just not a hairy person.
Uh-huh.
And then only like 6 months ago or so, I started getting on my nipples.
Mhm.
Nice.
And that was weird for me because I've never, it's like the first time you get any hair, you get embarrassed. Yeah, so I got them on my nipples, so I started shaving my nipples.
Oh.
And if you cut those out, I mean, it's not like it's not like a blade.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You cut your nipple, you're dead.
It's right next to your heart for a reason there, Dylan.
It's the valve that leaks excess blood.
Yeah.
It's your heart is your left and right arteries are connected directly to the
Yeah.
And then if you cut them off, it's just.
That's it.
God, that's
4
why men
seconds.
have nipples to keep us
Did you ever read that book? Why Men Have Nipples? That's exactly why.
to keep us alive. That's
Valve
why.
for heart.
Yeah.
It wasn't with like a razor blade. It was like with a buzzer, like
Sure.
when I do my
Yeah.
beard and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
You don't
I
get-
just give it a little pass. Little side road trip.
It's continuous. You don't
Yeah.
let it. It
I
always
actually
touches the
I
skin.
go over them all like I
Yeah.
make like three or four passovers.
do that.
And then like only just recently I'm like I'm not shaving my nipples anymore. I'm just going to.
You're just gonna let them go
I'm gonna let
free.
him go free. So
Have you ever thought about waxing them? Maybe because that
Are they that hairy though? I mean,
It's probably all in your head, right? Like I imagine.
no, they're
Yeah,
not.
you're
I mean,
fine,
yeah,
I
you're
think.
fine. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Is this what you?
Don't do it again. Okay.
No,
That's
Hey, that's PG-13.
That's an adorable amount of hair. God.
Ryan, we need a.
Well,
put
yeah, you're a pretty
sensor.
hairy person. You
I'm
got
the.
the hairy,
I'm
yeah.
too much. Yeah.
you're
I'm
the
like a.
Yeah.
like up there with Robin Williams. You know,
Yeah.
if you ever saw like his arms and I'm sure his oh hey That's my Robin Williams impression
Is it
too.
really? I
Like
think I heard that
oh,
from-
hey oh yeah oh yeah and, whoa, yeah,
Oh, Mr. Happy.
Yeah, I heard that from Dana Carvey.
yeah oh yeah oh and then oh then you're there oh yeah
We're gonna make it.
yeah It's like the disdainful side of the table, just like I can't believe.
I'm just showing my nipples. What are they doing?
I don't know.
Class, today I would like to talk to all of you about the birds and the bees.
I already know everything I need to know.
Really,
about it.
Chaz? Really?
Yeah.
Because from what I can tell, you don't know anything.
Chaz is a man already.
Well,
We've
first
already
of-
learned about birds and bees.
Yeah, they fly, right?
my young kids, I'm going to teach you about sex and human reproduction.
Oh,
You guys don't even know about that. I've had like so much sex.
Yeah, Chaz told us all we need to know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chaz? And what did you say?
I said when you take off your pants.
That's just what I thought. He has no idea.
You like keep your pants on?
I didn't get a chance to finish, but whatever. I don't even need to explain myself to you.
You know, Chaz, you're misinforming all these children right here. And I'm going to teach all of you guys today the proper way about the birds and the bees.
Don't I need a sign a permission slip or something?
No need. I already talked to all your families. I went door to door, talked to all your husbands, all their husbands.
My husband? You talked to Jerry?
Talked to all your moms.
Oh, there it is.
husbands.
Okay.
And don't worry, I got permission.
We don't. Okay.
I got all their consent.
Why just husbands?
Look,
You were talking to our moms. You could
the
have just
wives
asked them.
don't need to know. That's rule number 1. Girls, wives don't need to know about what we do.
Keep them in the dark.
Well, look.
That's
look,
rule 1.
teach-
See, Chaz, this is why I don't believe you. Could tell. You going around telling everybody. Step 2, the DL.
But
Down
look
low.
at him. Look at all the sex he's probably had.
Yeah. Have you seen my chest and my nipples?
He got a hair the other day.
I got a hair.
Cat.
mom said private school was the way to go. I don't believe her anymore.
Look, I already know about the birds and the bees. Bees live in hives, and they make honey for us.
Yeah.
And birds, you got blue jays, penguins.
But how do you think they got so many of them?
What do you mean?
Well, they go over to the nest when the mama bird isn't around.
The bees?
No,
Wait,
the birds.
The birds go to the hive?
The bees.
The birds go to the hive, and then they talk to the queen and making sure that it's cool if she comes in.
And then they take off their pants.
Wait, whoa.
No.
Birds wear pants?
Oh my god. First, they invite him in for some nice Earl Grey tea.
The
where
bees?
They start. Yes.
Do the bees have tea? The
Oh,
bees
yeah.
have the tea.
The bees have the tea.
Okay.
They take him in.
Are
and
we
they start-
talking really, or is this a metaphor?
Oh, like the Bible?
It's a metaphor for the Bible.
Oh shit! I just
Oh.
realized my nipple cat hair got taken. That's weird.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he ate it.
Right.
I didn't
like
even
3
notice.
minutes ago.
I didn't even notice.
He ate your one
Go to
nipple
the
hair.
principal's office. You are not even paying attention.
I'm staying right here. I need to
Fine.
make sure that you
I mean,
tell me
Go to the
truth.
corner.
I'm not on board with the whole birds
Anyway,
going to the hive, but
so
I'm listening.
The birds go to the hives and they seduce the queen, who is the dad bee.
Hello, fire pimp.
How is it a dad bee? It's a queen.
The the dad bee.
I love Orion so much.
Well, I can't
Yes,
see.
that's our body.
Come on, teach.
Okay,
How
and then
is it
so
a-
he
How is the queen a dad bee?
he goes over there, and he talks to the dad bee, and after a few
consent.
drinks, and talking about their children and experiences going to Valley High School, they take him back to the back room, the back hive, the back honeycomb, where all the magic happens. They get out their laptops and they go online to theboxabq.com and they get tickets for the hive at 10:15
Son of
every
a bitch.
Friday nights. And then they also buy tickets for the Phil and West show November 17th at 7:30.
So you tell me there's a bird in a beehive?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bird? That's a
Blue Jay.
that's a huge bird.
Mm-hmm.
How does it fit?
It fits well.
I'm not in this scene anymore. I left the school.
And scene. I don't know
You
exactly what
censored your face because you started.
it's like talking dirty or
We have plugs at the end, Phil.
Sorry, I can't think brown bear, and I'm the only pimp.
Ooh, are we gonna have a pimp off
Pimp off. Fire pimp.
on our chat in
Fire Pimp 420 versus Dank Brown Bear.
on a smoke off.
On
a pimp off?
A pimp off?
I think.
They're gonna pimple off.
They're gonna pimple off. So this is Orion censoring your face while you're trying to advertise. That's like,
Can you put in the sounds or anything like that going
Yeah.
live? You just like blurred it all out.
Wait, what kind of sounds?
I don't know, like the censoring, like the beep.
Oh,
You can
I
make
don't
it
know
like
if we have
way,
that,
way dirtier.
technology
Could
yet.
do it. We can't do it right now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But,
In post. We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll cut your stupid commercial out of the
Yeah.
improv scene.
Yeah.
And go back to the nice scene of a teacher oddly
wait, why did you
teaching.
Did you say tastes like cat?
What?
When you ripped my nipple hair
Yeah.
off?
You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, cat hair. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was really
I was
confused.
implying that you glued on cat hair to you,
Oh.
and I don't know why I tasted it, but I tasted it. Yep.
That's how you knew. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too slow.
Feline
Too
dandruff.
slow for that quick brain of yours.
That's
Phil.
right. That's why you're not on the hive. 10:15 every
Is
night.
that why?
Just because you have fake
I'm
nipple
just sitting
hair.
up at night. I'm like, fucking. Why did I come up with cat
I'm-
nipple hair?
Looking at my phone like, when are they going to call? When am I going to get the hive call?
They contemplate it every week and they just throw
Yeah.
darts at our faces.
Nope. Ain't going to
Nope,
happen.
nope.
Right at your nipple.
Right up my nipples.
All right, everyone. That's going to do it for this evening's improv bagel. Thank you to the Baguettes, of course, Wes and
Yes.
Scott. Anybody
Always
wa-
a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anyone want to pimp anything before we have another pimp off?
Oh, yes. If you're in the Albuquerque area, Saturday, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Oh, that's right. I think I wrote that
Get Action, my band, is going to be playing at the Moonlight Lounge.
down.
We're going to have our record release. We have actual physical long play records to sell, and for the first time. So yeah, it'll be 4 bands with Prism Bitch, the Angel Babies, and some other band. I forget their names. But it's good. 4 bands. It'll be a good night. Yeah, Moonlight Lounge.
Get Action.
Get Action.
Moonlight Lounge.
All right, Fire Pimp.
What's scoundrel?
Yeah, what does that mean?
They
Got 80 bitches.
follow us.
Yeah, they followed us.
Oh.
Dank Brown Bear said, I got 40 hoes. Fire Pimp says, I got 80 bitches.
Oh, shit. It's
Um,
on. Dylan, do you want to pimp anything before we go?
Who is in the band that you were that you mentioned that's opening up for you?
All the Angel Babies?
No, the other one.
Or Prism Bitch.
Prison Bitch.
One of them.
What about Pulpy Baby?
Oh, Pulpy Baby. We couldn't get them. Oh. Prism Bitch is actually at least one member of Red Light Cameras.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And
That's
the,
what I-
actually, Red Light
Lauren-
Cameras are playing the Launchpad that same night, but don't go see them.
Don't go see them.
You've,
Wait, isn't
you've
it the
seen
main
them.
guitarist?
You've seen them perform already.
It's
probably.
Chris, right?
Yeah.
How's he going to be in 2 places at once?
Well, Prism,
Not at the exact same time. I
right.
imagine.
Prism Bitch is
Okay,
playing
gotcha.
before Red Hot.
Red Hot.
Red Hot Light Cameras
Light peppers.
are played, so they'll make it work. But
All right, cool. Dylan.
November 17th, the night before your show.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? I got a stand-up, 15-minute stand-up set, Rio Bravo Brewery, 9:30, I believe, around there.
Nice.
So come check me out there. It's actually really good. Really good venue. Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been there. You watched me do a set there once. Good times. Good times. Thank you.
Wes, do you have anything you want to plug?
Let's see. November 17th is the
Friday.
Phil and West show
Yeah.
at 7:30. So go see that before you go see Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
And then go see The Hive that same night at 10:15.
Mm-hmm.
after
And
you see
this
Dylan.
Friday as well, if you want. You don't have to. But you should.
Wait,
very
is my show
soft.
the last night of the Hive?
17th, yes.
17th, yeah.
Oh no. Well,
We're
at least I
going to have
can
a
see the
really
Phil
good one.
West show.
So. That's
Yeah.
true.
God damn
Yeah.
it.
That'd be the
And
last
then
time we ever do that.
Phil and I might do something on the
Oh, that's true.
21st,
Yes.
maybe. It's just like a 7-minute.
Yeah, it's the Christmas thing.
Yeah, at the Moonlight. At that same place.
Oh,
is it
next
really?
to Sunshine?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
think so.
Yeah.
So go see that too. We don't know what we're going to do just yet.
Yeah, but it's,
Could be
I
fun.
think it's going to be a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good. All right, and they pretty much plugged all my stuff. So,
Dank Brown Bear, our producer Ryan's got a show Friday night in Santa Fe. Stand-up
this
show.
Friday?
No, the 17th.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
the
then-
same
Yeah,
night.
everything's going on
Shit.
in
Yeah, same thing
17th.
as me. And then on Saturday night, he's got a show in Greg's Comedy Basement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that is a busy weekend for all of us. I think.
Calling it the Yellow Bean weekend.
Yellow
Nice.
Beanie.
And it's not. None of this is happening this weekend. It's all
Yes,
next weekend.
Exactly.
Shit. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
It's going to be a busy next
How did
weekend. Make
everything
sure
work
you
out?
stay tuned
That's so
because I
weird how
think
that
we're
happens.
going to be doing. Fuck.
What are you looking at?
I was just going to make sure. Yeah, I think we'll be there Thursday, right? We'll do another Thursday.
Yeah.
Come
next
see the Improv Bagel again. Oh, and should
Could
we
you be
pimp that
more-
other? Oh, we'll pimp that other thing later. Okay.
Come
see
watch
it.
us,
Yes.
yes.
Maybe. Shall we do the closing outro sketch? Okay. Hey, Chris. I noticed you ate all of my bagel. Yeah, I just wanted you to know that it's been cursed by the mummy's curse. That's why I wasn't eating it.
I'm gonna turn into a bunch of grasshoppers.
I just want you to know you got what you deserve. And we'll see you next
Go on mute. Don't drop the phone. Is there
week.
having a humble coffee when I'm here.
Really? It's just on the other side, though, right?
And I believe that we are live.
Yes.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Burnt Bagel, where we talk about things that are bagels and things that are burnt, and what combination of creams or jams we'd like to put onto said bagel to get rid of the burnt taste. Scott, you were saying you like a nice Pinot Noir.
Yeah, I mean, I feel if you get an earthy flavor, it really brings out the burnt part of the bagel the most, and it reminds me of growing up on the farm.
Ah, the vineyards.
The
Yes.
vineyards and the farms that all of my white family grew up on.
Mm-hmm. And Dylan, you said you like Chardonnay on your bagel.
Chardonnay requires a certain taste palette, and I have the palette for it.
Awesome, awesome. Orion, you're new to the bagel. What do you smear your burnt bagel with?
Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Mm-hmm.
Very appropriate, yes.
Classy.
Classy.
Very classy.
Elegant. Smooth.
Hood classic.
Hood classic, yes.
Mhm.
Thank you. And Wes?
Cream cheese.
Heathen.
Ugh.
Hell.
Back to the barn with you, sir.
Anyway,
Orion,
Huh.
hi.
Hi.
Hey.
You've never been on Improv Bagel or Burnt
Never
Bagel
watched it.
or-
Never
This is a-
seen it.
just like
are
everybody
you
else.
being honest?
No,
You're
I've-
the
I've watched
majority.
it.
You've seen it, yeah.
I've watched
This is
it.
the first time producing.
Yeah.
And you jumped on a little bit.
Yeah.
And the
I
little
mumble
improv
rapped.
bagel.
You did a little improv. You have zero improv training. But we did do an improv, your very first improv scene on Monday night.
Yeah.
He brought back his classic character.
We played Controller
name?
Alt Delete.
Oh, I brought back I
Who it
started
is,
doing
Johnson, or-
an impersonation of somebody.
Yes, he's doing an
Oh, you're
impersonation. of
first
a-
like the mouse?
Yeah, we're playing Controller Alt Delete. We're playing video games. We did a scene where a woman approached
From
a
the
man,
from the adult industry.
and she was from the adult industry, and it was a true story of Duke Nukem.
He
Yeah.
better be in
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Of Duke Nukem, and Orion played his
Mike
character as
Wilson.
Mike Wilson,
Yeah.
a local stand-up comic.
It's a really good inside joke that no one can understand. No one knows this voice. Mike Wilson. Do you want a beer?
Is that one of his catchphrases?
I saw him 3 days in a row. I saw him Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all 3 of those days he asked me if I wanted a beer.
Did you ever take him up on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Poor.
Just buy me a beer.
So good work on the production end of stuff.
Did you see
saw
the
the
whole?
censor.
Did you see the whole transitions? I changed
Yeah,
I
it.
did
you
notice
also-
actually out of the corner of my eye, there's like
I
swipes
don't know
and
how much
stuff
I
going
love
on.
it. I don't know if you noticed this, watch
I didn't-
guys.
Whole trip.
Yeah.
Cutting to this and then cutting
Oh.
to that.
Changing it up.
Starwhite.
There's a lot of them. Like, I
The
don't know what
Simpsons
there's this
episode
one.
where Maud Flanders dies,
Oh.
and so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
make
Oh.
a dating video for Ned.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Starwhite.
and Homer
Oh.
has like that little
Yeah.
production studio thing.
Yeah.
Like, Star wipe
Starwhite.
to Flanders doing his laundry. Star
Starwhite.
wipe to Ned doing the lawn.
Yeah.
And then Lisa's like, I'm gonna take my name off this production.
And then a star wipes to the next scene.
So I don't know if you guys noticed too, but like we have a new camera setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What happened to the other one? You just didn't.
It's right there.
Yeah. Why aren't you using it? I guess. is what I
Don't
mean.
ask questions. You show up. You be the fucking talent, and you do it as I say.
Yes, sir. Yes, producer,
Improvise
sir.
this.
Such is the way of color circuit.
Yes, master.
All hail color
It
circuit.
looks
Yes,
much
master.
more colory over here. Looks like a lot more bright colors.
Is the white
I
balance?
think it's a little brighter than probably.
Well, that
Like
TV's
the white
a piece of
balance.
shit.
Might be a
Yeah.
little too bright, even honestly, but
That's the TV.
the white balance.
Wait, which
so
one?
that could be the television. That's true.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
the white balance.
Because
Yeah.
that one over there is the live feed, but this is actually what the end users see.
I think it's
but-
the white balance.
It's the white balance.
It's the white balance. Because right now we got two.
White people.
White
2.5.
Yeah.
You got it.
2.5.
right. We got a halvesy.
We also
Yeah.
have half a man with half a beanie.
Are you talking about yourself?
Or my hat.
Yes,
It's like almost beanie. but
almost beanie.
more,
Orion's been questioning my manhood recently.
I haven't
really?
Yeah,
been- and
What's a
it-
man test to Orion?
chest hair.
oh.
Oh.
that's
did
why he
get-
censored
he
it out.
did
'Cause he
get
was
you
like,
there.
he doesn't wanna-
Being able to super glue a thread into a webcam.
This is true. This happened earlier today, guys. Earlier today.
This is all true story.
Yes.
Being
And then
able to
also
being able to cut down a tree,
cutting
your
down a
hand.
tree. That's true. That's
With
true.
your eyebrows.
just kind of.
Frown at it and
I don't remember the context of why I called you out on your manhood.
You said that you would rather. Let me pose this question to you guys. We were playing Assassin's Creed Origins, the newest addition to the Assassin's Creed trilogy.
No,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, not trilogy.
The one that took
Franchise.
back
Yeah.
the mummies.
how many
three
damn
games.
Assassin's Creed games are there? Like
3
two?
7.
now.
Like there's
Trilogy.
2. And how many ever they come out with, it'll still be 3. They'll get rid of one.
Actually, that's one of the ongoing jokes for the Douglas Adams books. He's like the 4th book in the trilogy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, we were playing that, and we had a couple people in chat, and I asked them and Orion if you, and so I posed this to you guys now.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to be drafted for the military, would you rather be in today's, or would you rather be in ancient
Vietnam.
Egyptian
Oh.
Assassin's Creed Origins military? And I'll
I've
just
never-
answer for
I've
Orion
never
real quick.
played
He
that
said
game, but
he said that he would choose Assassin's Creed Origins because it's more brutal. And I said I wouldn't, because it's more brutal for the same exact reason. And he
Yeah.
says,
But
well,
you
'cause
also
you're-
don't eat animals because it's too brutal.
it's a little too brutal.
It's a little
Yes.
too brutal.
You also don't do anal because
I
it's
also
too.
don't
Pretty
do it.
brutal. That's pretty brutal.
It
the way he
depends,
does
though.
it.
If it's a Saturday, it's not God's day yet.
That's your brutal day.
I
Oh,
could
you
do
do
It's
it
not a
on
day of
God's day.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a
Yeah.
day of rest yet.
Not a day of rest for me. But little old Danel. Dylan's anal.
Call him Danel.
I call him Danel.
I thought you called him Danel. These Danel ladies.
And then,
How's it going?
so I said that, and then Orion said, because you're not a man's man. And then my dad, I said that my dad used to say that same thing all the time.
Really?
Well, I mean, not to me, but he would say, like, I'm a man's man. Or
Would
my
he
dad-
say,
My
oh.
dad always say the expression man's man.
Yeah.
That's such bullshit.
And I said, my dad would say that, and Orion said, well, yeah, because your dad
he's
didn't
right.
raise one. Your dad didn't raise one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you're a big old pussy. That's why.
Zinging me at every turn.
I would also be in today's military if I had to.
Yeah, there's
Um,
less chance of death.
Yeah, it's more computers, more just like pointing and clicking and be like, oh, I think I just eradicated a city, y'all. Way more into that
It's
than
a point-and-click adventure game,
yeah.
basically.
LucasArts presents. Yeah.
Eradicate the
In North Korea, the
Islam,
game.
yes.
I don't know. You guys might be doubting how horrible this war really is.
Well, no.
Right.
Whatever will happen, it'll be quick,
Well,
right?
I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah. It's
relative
quick.
to like
Like
swords
you'd rather-
and scythes
And
and
Sand
like,
everywhere.
sandals. They wore
Yeah.
sandals.
Ugh.
That
ew.
does sound pretty cool,
sandals.
but I mean, like
Sounds
they
like
have,
Jack
the
Johnson.
dipping point for
Jack
me.
Johnson.
What's the
Yeah.
tipping point for you?
Sandals.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. I feel like you.
I
you wouldn't
gotta
look
wear
good in Birkenstocks.
boots. Yeah.
I might go back to that time. I'd get the Sphinx on our side, and he'd swoop down and use his mighty Sphinx breath to annihilate.
I don't think
our-
you know what a Sphinx is.
Are we talking about the same Sphinx?
Of course, the mighty Sphinx with the head of a human and the tail of a
Of
human.
a goat.
Tail of a human. Like you'd find in the backwoods of Kentucky. Yes.
Uh-huh. My father caught us a Sphinx once. A young white
She
boy.
said her name was Rebecca, but we called her Sphinx.
We called her Sphinx.
Yeah.
She was a tricky one.
No.
That
She went to my high school for a semester. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a smidge until we captured.
We captured it again.
And mounted her head on the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
That was quite a summer.
Her head's still there at East German Smith High. Yes.
East German Smith High.
That's where we went to high school, back in the backwoods of Kentucky. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Used to drink Kentucky bourbon, of course.
Oh, yes. Right from Kentucky Spouts. Yes.
I used to put it right into a head skull, and I'd drink it right out.
Ah,
I
yes.
felt like
yes.
it gave me her essence.
Yes, and then nothing like
Oh, you
drinking.
took her head down.
Oh yeah, I would take it down just so I'd have myself
Just you could
a nice
drink out of it.
drink.
Yes, yeah. Nothing like drinking whiskey out of the head of a sphinx. Yes. Yeah.
I once bagged a girl.
Back to girl, you say?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're trying to be a man's man, but I don't know if you really are.
Wait. What kind of bag was it?
plastic.
No. No. Burlap or nothing. That's what I say.
I go for a good Versace burlap sack.
Oh,
I do Michael Kors.
So Orion
good sack.
came over the other day.
You talking about my Fendi bag?
Hadn't seen.
You're talking about my Fendi purse, aren't you?
With like the dopest Fendi purse
Yeah.
I had ever seen.
Fendi
I have no
purse.
idea what the words you're
Yeah,
saying
what-
right
what's
now.
a Fendi purse.
Fendi purse.
It's
Okay,
it's
Google. Or not.
Fendi purse.
Okay,
know.
Google. You piece of shit.
Okay. Well, anyway.
You just explain it.
It is.
I didn't mean to
it's
attract attention.
Akin to,
Everyone's
akin to
waiting.
Gucci and
Okay.
those things, right?
It's a handbag.
It's a purse.
And Orion like was legitimately using and carrying it.
I bought it from a thrift store where I got this sweater.
He bought it from a thrift
And
store. He
these
got
shorts.
the sweater, and I was just like so into it.
This one's cool. It got eyes right.
Mine's vintage
It has like eyes right
And-
above the
and
zipper,
probably-
So it's like a,
and probably
Is
knockoff.
is that from the same
I
company?
googled. This is what popped up with Google. So
Yeah,
Fendi.
but I was just
yeah.
like, I don't know. I've just been like, every time I see Orion, I can't help but like,
fall in love with them.
yeah, and like I can't understand like how.
What the thought process goes into all this?
No, it's not that. It's like I wish I had
the black colored skin.
Swagger.
swagger. I wish I had the like. There's a barrier, right? I wish that barrier wasn't there, so I could overcome myself.
There's a barrier in my life I wish I could overcome too.
Not like mine.
He's just,
Yours is
I
nowhere
don't know if you
near.
understand it. He has it way
You
worse.
don't understand my way of life. Well, we're all worried about wearing dresses in public, for instance.
I wouldn't
know
go
what I
that
mean?
far.
Wait, what?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I
like
guess
there's
not.
social norms that we
Right.
feel uncomfortable surpassing,
Okay.
even though it might be something we want to do. You know what I mean?
Do you want to wear a dress?
Yeah, is that
Yes.
what
Wear
you're
a
saying?
dress.
Just wear a dress.
Orion came to the house with a purse, for instance.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing a dress.
Oh, is that too
That's
much?
taking it over.
Way
the top,
too much.
Yeah. You're kind of showing your true colors there, ma'am.
Well, wait, yeah.
Man.
Call me
Ma'am's
ma'am.
ma'am.
Man's ma'am.
You ain't a man.
Man's
ma'am.
man.
Man's
A
ma'am.
ma'am's ma'am.
Ma'am's ma'am.
Get ready for your mammogram.
Ma'am.
Ma'am's
Yeah.
ma'am.
Ma'am's ma'am.
Your manogram. I just never got. Anyways,
Well,
You
what?
just
So what
want,
do
you
you
just want it to be like a comfy thing to wear, basically? Is that what?
I think you guys are focusing a little too much on this dress thing. I'm
You brought
talking
it
about,
up.
I'm talking about in
I-
general. You know what I'm saying?
in
Like
general of all of us wearing dresses.
But I've never wanted to wear a dress.
Yeah, I've never really had the desire.
I
to,
like
but
pants. It's weird to say it like that, but like
I like pants.
I like pants.
I like
I like.
Can we
pants.
clip that right
I
now?
like pants.
Make
Clip
a
it.
rolling GIF. I like pants.
I like pants.
My sister just of your face being censored. 'Cause she's watching it online.
She's watching it on her big old TV.
Yeah.
I like-
It was on Snapchat, so it's gone.
I like
Just
pants.
censor my face.
There it is.
I don't know. That's how I started out with it.
Well, it was first your
was like
nipples,
that
then
the
it
whole
moved up to his
It was
face.
his face, then nipples.
and then Phil's face, right?
Yeah.
I really like this. It's an enormous sensor bar. It's more of like a sensor box.
It's just
Yeah.
what I could come up with in 10 seconds.
It's like better just to,
Just Googled censor.
Anyways,
sensor
I
bar.
wish I was less of a pussy so I could dress more like a pussy. You get it?
No.
or just to not care what other people think. That's at the base
Do you
of this.
care?
yeah.
Do you really care what other people are?
Are you calling me a
Yes,
pussy?
absolutely.
I
think
constantly
we all
think,
care.
yeah.
Absolutely.
At some level,
I don't
yeah,
care.
at some level, all of us.
See,
care
and
to
that's the
some
thing. He
extent.
just said, "I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care."
That's what I want. I feel like Orion cares the least out of a lot of people that I've met. You know
How
what I
many
mean?
times when we were setting up, did you say, you just don't care, do you?
today?
Today.
Yeah,
Like
but that was in
5
regards
times.
to like.
This is
not-
regards to setting up technical.
Yeah, that was in
God, it's all
regards-
sloppy as all hell. We're trying to run a streaming channel here, Orion, and you're just namby-pamby about the chords. This is important
doesn't
shit.
care.
Context could be a problem.
That XLR is going right into that HDMI.
I don't give a
Just
shit.
does not care.
Shoving it in.
I'm a man's
Why did I
man.
say-
Man,
So, like, you care what like strangers think of you for the most part? Or?
Strangers, I'm less concerned about than people I know. For instance, like when I'm on stage,
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather do comedy or stand up, improv, whatever, to a group of strangers than
Right.
I would people that I know.
Yeah.
Even though like one of the best shows I think I've done and felt most comfortable when I was in Greg's Comedy Basement, where it was a bunch of friends that I knew.
everyone, yeah.
So I don't know. I guess it's situational. I'm sure. Yeah.
But
Well, which ones would you feel uncomfortable wearing a dress around?
Which
Like,
friends?
Yeah.
You, because you're the most judgmental of all my
Me?
friends.
I'm not judgmental at all. You rock whatever dress you want, girlfriend.
See, that's the that's just it.
That's
You
the
proved
shit
my
he's
point.
dealing with. Yeah.
Internet,
I don't want to
help
say
me.
anything.
Help me from Phil. Help
Hey,
me
I'm
from
woke.
myself.
I'm woke. all
You're the
right?
most wokest.
I'm the,
The
wokest.
You're the
yeah.
wokest person I know. That's
so
why I'm
woke.
scared.
Wokey woke. Yeah.
Wokey,
Wes,
woke.
You
Wicka,
would,
wicka, wicka.
I wouldn't judge you.
you would
What?
probably try to take advantage of me, but you wouldn't judge me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't judge you. You can go ahead and wear a dress if you want to.
Can I do it like for you, with you, alone with you?
I guess if you want to.
Take
Okay.
my
I mean,
breath
the only thing I might
away.
judge you about is if you like take it from Jess or from your girlfriend or something.
Yeah, get your own dresses.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I mean, like
The
she
only
has a lot
dresses
of
I-
really nice stuff, and you don't need to ruin it with your nipple hair and your.
Ugh,
fucking-
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shave that and your
Yeah.
legs
Show
Yeah.
that nipple hair.
and your balls.
Shave your nipple
Your
balls.
two
everything.
hairs. Get rid of them.
I do not have nipple balls.
Well,
Phil.
thank God for that.
Udders.
Your udders.
Those are kind of like nipple balls. That's the nipple ball
Can we
of a
milk
cow.
you? I live in a town called Farmington. I can milk you.
Farming.
Why is that town called Farmington?
I don't know.
It's
There's
a
a lot of
farming
farms.
town. It's a farming
I don't
town.
know,
Right?
back
Back in
about,
back in 1802, there was a lot of farms. That's the way everyone made their living.
Do we
I
still
just
got,
live there. I don't.
Do we still got Stuckies? Like
What's a
those
Stucky?
those like roadside like diners or whatever. You get like a
yeah.
pecan loaf or something.
Like everything's fresh made or whatever.
Yeah, and
Like that.
there'd be like I remember when my family went to Vegas. This is back when Vegas was like, "Hey, bring your kids. We got theme parks and shit." This is the mid '90s,
Before '96 or post '96?
around there.
All right.
And
Before the mass shooting or after the mass shooting?
oh, way before.
Before
Way
the birth of Orion or after birth?
When were you born?
'96.
Before. Anyway, on the side of the road, because we drove there, it would be like 75 miles to Stuckey's, 50 miles to Stuckey's, 25 miles to Stuckey's. Next 3 exits, Stuckey's. Then you pass it, 750 miles to Stuckey's.
No.
It was like they were just all over, like the middle of nowhere.
Is it before 9/11 or after?
Before now.
I just
Was this Dylan before dress or after dress?
Before I don't know when he's been dressing in dresses.
He's
Was
never
this something
gonna.
you've done in the past and you want to do
I
again?
wore a dress to school. It was on Halloween, my undergrad.
Oh, okay.
I got a
well,
lot of high fives, and literally, I walked into a classroom of 100 people. I didn't know anybody in that class. It was a physics 101 class, and everybody started clapping when I walked in. I was just wearing a pink dress.
Then why are you scared to wear a dress?
Yeah.
You'll get applause. You
Wait,
love
what?
that
You
shit.
don't want- You've already done this then.
I have, yes, but it was like for Halloween, you know.
Yeah,
And I've worn,
Halloween
like,
doesn't count.
It doesn't
right.
count. I wear a dress also. Like I've done it a couple times on stage when I played with bands.
And you can
Why
wear
can't
whatever
you
the
come
fuck you
here?
want if you're in a band.
If you're
It
in a
doesn't
band,
matter, you know.
yeah.
You should just wear a sock next time.
But again,
Should've
it's not just about wearing
Anthony
a dress. You know?
Kiedis
It's
Yeah.
like it's like it's just anything. Like
a
you
toddler
you
sock.
wore like this dope like orange jacket. I mean, you look like an idiot, but I loved it. It like and I
You did
swear.
look
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it is.
No. I really liked it. You actually look like an '80s b-boy, is what you look like.
Yeah. Can you repeat that, please, so I can clip it?
Orion looks like an '80s b-boy. I told him the other day he looks like he's evolving into the cartoon version of himself. He's becoming less of a person and more of a caricature.
Well, that must make you feel good, right?
You hear that? You're inauthentic.
You're
You're a caricature of yourself, which you already were, but now you're not that.
But now in Dylan's eyes,
Yes, yeah.
you were drawn by Matt Groening.
I'm the second Black Simpson character.
There's 2?
Carl.
Yeah, there's Carl,
There's
and then
Lou.
Oh, Lou. Fuck. I'm the third.
Yeah, and Franklin,
Recurring
like the old
characters.
kid.
Didn't
I
one of
think.
them get hanged though?
No. That was your
no.
fan.
That was the
That was your fan fiction
that
you
was
wrote.
Your fanfic, your Orion
Yours.
fan fiction.
that was the
Jesus.
And
lost
then-
episodes.
And then Lenny grabbed Carl by the neck and put a noose around his neck and hung him from the tree. And Reverend Lovejoy,
What did he say?
he said,
Oh Lord, please bless our
Oh
town.
Lord, no.
That's a good. Reverend.
Lovejoy.
Oh,
Reverend.
have you ever read this book, Marge? We're not even supposed to go to the bathroom.
It's true.
Actually in the show.
How about
Oh
for
yeah,
next-
yeah.
That's
a
great.
Simpsons
Next
line.
Thursday, why don't you wear a dress the whole podcast?
I already like even
You
like
could do it.
a week from now. I already feel your judgment eyes
What
on
do
me.
I care?
Wait, why do you care? I don't know.
yeah,
You
why
tell
would
me.
I-
We'll just talk about how you're
do it.
vegan the whole hour. We won't even mention the dress.
We'll
Yeah, I'll
find
rip on you
something
for
else.
something else. I'll just
No, like
avoid it.
Tito, fine. Wes, fine. Scott won't say anything.
I might bring it up once or twice.
Well,
not
I'm just
in a
kidding.
bad
I'm just
way.
kidding. I'm just fucking with you. I really don't think you would. judge me.
Because we're
Yeah.
talking about it now, but like just out of the
Now
blue,
it's gonna
if
be-
you would
yeah.
wear a dress, we'd probably mention it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So,
would-
but if like I ease us into it, right? Like I wear like a
Well, now that
a
you
long
warned us.
skirt,
Yeah.
and then it gets
It
a
gets
little like
short.
knee high, short.
It
skirt.
gets business appropriate. And then
Yeah,
it gets into
then you got to make room for the Lord. You got to make
Yeah.
sure it's covered up. Yeah.
And then eventually it's just balls out, skirt.
that I might rip into.
And then you get the surgery.
Yeah, rip
Huh?
those
Then
balls
you gotta
out.
get the
I'll wear an
surgery.
Elena-sized skirt. My balls out.
Linda's
have
balls
balls?
out.
Her balls fall out all the time.
She pointed out last Thursday that my balls didn't fall out during my set.
Yeah, you had a hole
these
in
shorts,
your pants.
It's these shorts.
Oh, it's
but,
those ones.
But I have stuff under them.
That's why you wear stuff under them? You
Nah, it's
just,
cold as shit.
It's chilly.
you should just let it go. Let it, like I look up to you as far as what I can and cannot wear in public.
Holes in the balls
Holes in the
is
ball.
where I
No,
draw
he really
my
does.
line.
Like if you look at his shorts, like he's got a huge gaping hole in it, and he wore that.
Oh,
He
you
wore that
people
to
at
set.
home are missing out on a sight.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Four pump. What is it? Two pump?
One pump.
One pump.
He just needs
chomp.
one
It only
pump
needs one.
Bad.
to expel
That's his friend.
semen. Yeah.
So you've wanted to wear a dress.
No.
No, it was you. Did you say that?
I wanted to. I mean, if
Who's with me? Who
Oh, yeah.
you want to wear? You anyone else want to wear? I'm the only
I
one.
think you were talking to Jess. Jess, you want to wear a dress with me?
She did say yes.
Yeah.
Like a tandem dress.
I don't think I'd have a problem with it if somebody wanted to. I've never really felt embarrassed by anything.
Or like weirded out. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
I don't
fucking
really
matter.
care. Yeah.
I think I had to wear a dress for a sketch I did once, where we were like weird bird people.
With the Heathers?
Yeah, Heather.
Okay, yeah.
Did we wore a dress?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least the one time I saw it, Matt, Joe, and Sam
Right.
did. And their pretty blonde wigs. For
Right,
a show
so,
nobody else
yeah.
saw, but
Actually, it was uncomfortable because it was very tight. The dress.
Yeah, you got to get a good sized one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't
I
know.
think I would feel more uncomfortable if I came in here with like a 10-gallon hat and like fucking cowboy boots or something like that. Something that I don't know.
It's also uncharacteristic of you.
Yeah, I think something that would be totally out of my character. I think I would feel really uncomfortable.
Like
Mm.
an
Fendi
astronaut
purse.
suit.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah,
I would probably lose my shit.
is that a clear ball?
I was in like a huge astronaut helmet.
Yeah.
I like bring my hand in.
Dress for the job you want, not the job you have, right?
Yeah, I think I would feel more.
Take me,
uncomfortable doing
NASA.
something like that.
well,
at this.
both physically and like mentally. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I'm just wondering, like, I
That's
don't,
probably why I usually change right out of like my fancy clothes into my normal trashy.
Oh, after the
clothes.
hive.
After the
shows,
hive, yeah. Usually I'll get back into like sweatpants or jeans or whatever because it's like
it's uncomfortable.
yeah, I don't like
Yeah, it'd be
Dressing
like
up
the
is
rest of the
uncomfortable.
night to
Yeah.
be dressed like that. Yeah.
it.
What are you, a madman? Take that shit off, right?
They should make like a waterbed clothes.
That'd be cool.
Just like really like watery clothes.
I just watched that Nathan For You, where he was helping that chili salesman sell chili at the hockey game.
God, it's so good. That's kind of like what Wesley's talking about.
right.
Some
Just
sort of
like a
plastic.
plastic
Yeah, like a
bodysuit
gel.
that you fill with chili.
Like
So,
that would explode the mics if we talked into two at the same time.
So that
Magic.
water bed like suit that you want to wear, there is something that's like it
Oh,
that does exist.
What about bunk tubs?
Bunk
Nothing's
tubs.
like bunk
Nothing's
tubs.
like a bunk tub.
True.
No, ain't nothing feels like a bunk
We've
tub.
done like 2 or 3 episodes around the idea of a bunk tub, so you're a
Yeah.
little late to the game.
That was like early color circuit shit, man.
Before I was
So you
That,
watched
this show was going to be called. This show was going to be called Bunk Tub.
One and two. Yeah.
I was like,
Like in
Just
between.
skim through the first.
This is before you were born.
In between Slept Monkey and Improv Bagel, it was
yeah.
Bunk Tub,
Bunk Tub.
possibly.
It was pre 9/11. So I just
9/11
imagine that there's
post
signs
Dylan
in New York
screams.
that says like 9/11 this way, 1 mile, 9/11 half a mile, 9/11 quarter mile.
Yeah.
And then he passed 9/11 is like 750 miles to 9/11. How many 9/11s were there? Shit. Or was that to the Pentagon?
they built one tower after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Freedom Tower.
It took
They
him a
should've
while,
made-
but
They should have made 12.
And there was a massacre there last week.
There was.
It wasn't a shooting, but it was a guy that drove a
running
truck.
over.
oh, that was
Oh, yeah.
around the World
And
Trade
it was
Center.
right
You
next
thought
to
it was
Okay.
over there at what is that, Times Square or something?
No, it was right next to the tower.
Huh.
Where the tower was, the memorial
Yeah.
area, which is, if you haven't been, gorgeous. Has anyone even to the
I've seen.
memorial?
I want to go, but I've
Yeah,
never.
it's
I'm
like
scared.
it's like this like 360 waterfall. It's like hard to explain because it's so
Mhm.
such a good idea
Well, I've
for
Googled
like.
it.
Oh, you have? Okay, yeah, it's cool looking.
I'm too scared
scared of what?
to go.
To 9/11.
Yeah. Think if someone else comes, you see another plane, I'll be like, fuck.
Any plane you see.
Chris Rock has a great. When he hosted Saturday Night Live, his monologue was about, they better put some government shit in that building because if there's a sunglass hut, no one's gonna be in there. Like, I love that we built the Freedom Tower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that it's there. I ain't ever fucking going in it though.
Oh, got it.
Like, there better be like a DMV or like a Social Security office because other than that, if there's a sunglass hut, no one's gonna be shopping in that sunglass hut. And it's a great point. Like, yeah, I have no real interest in like
I love
working in it or
Yeah, except now Chris Rock's molesting him.
We just
Just
made
like
it easier,
He
though.
did it too.
No, I'm just spreading rumors now.
Okay, Jesus.
Okay. You spread rumors about
Color
black people.
circuit, yeah. Of course.
Color
no.
circuit, not true.
Fake. We are the fake news.
After
Yeah.
dark.
Uh,
But you did mention Mad Men, and Matthew Weiner, the creator of it, was.
oh yeah, I briefly.
that
yeah,
was a
like,
long time
because
ago.
the hive,
That was
you dress
last
up
week.
like a suit and look like a madman.
Oh, look like because you dress up and you look like a madman.
Yeah.
An ex
Speaking of
writer
Don
for
Draper,
season
North
5
Korea
or
needs
6.
to be taken down. That's right, North Korea. I said it. It needs to go today. You hear me?
Anyway, tell your story
What do
about
you think
Matthew
of-
Weiner,
what do-
please.
what do you think of dresses, sir?
I think they're best worn on anyone except for guys named Dylan.
Oh, okay.
This is why I won't wear a dress.
I know.
But no, I didn't hear the thing about Matthew Weiner. So he
One of the writers who co-won a writing Oscar with
Emmy.
Matthew.
Emmy.
Emmy.
Emmy, let's not
Sorry.
step that up.
Emmy, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's television.
Golden Globes.
She came out today, I think, and said that he told her that he deserves to see her naked. I think.
Wow.
When they were
Okay.
working late one night. And apparently there wasn't any physical contact or anything, or he wasn't. I don't know that he was like physically anything.
But
that is not something-
unwanted,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And that's a
Wait.
of all of these people, him and Louis C.K. of all of these people that like things have been coming out, and it's like daily now, right? Every actor,
every week we have a couple of new people that are just like, shit, okay.
Yeah, Matthew Weiner has hit me the most. With Louis as a close second, just because like I'm such a big Mad Men fan.
Right.
And he just released a book Tuesday. You were gonna say something?
Probably. I can't remember now.
I wanted to accuse somebody.
You just want to do that? Well, I just did Chris Rock, so you could do whatever you want.
His name is Dylan.
Oh well, that's
I've heard about that guy.
One time I was using the bathroom and right when I walked in there, he opened the door, tried to open the door, and he said, "Let me see it."
I really
true
believe
story?
it. Yeah. That does not strike me as wrong.
He tried to put
Wait,
his
wrong
finger.
morally or wrong?
It doesn't strike me as something out of your character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not shocked at all.
Wearing a dress is out of character.
Yeah. That would be like, what?
What? Wearing a dress?
But if he asked to see someone's genitals, I'd be like,
Yeah,
oh.
I
that's
told
Dylan.
Ryan, I told Ryan, you owe me this. I founded you.
He deserved to see
Yeah.
me naked.
Discovered.
Yeah, I deserved to see
I picked you to be on this channel.
You deserve this.
I give the discovered credit to Kendra.
Huh?
I have a contractual agreement with Kendra that she was the one who discovered me.
She definitely did not discover you. I discovered you.
We worked at the same Target.
Yeah, but you guys didn't even know each
At
other.
the same time?
She didn't even know you existed.
Oh, really? What were you doing there?
I stocked shelves
And
at
she-
like 4 in the morning.
And then she didn't do anything.
team or-
And then
She didn't do
years
anything.
later,
And then 2 years later, year and a half later.
Dylan was like, "Hey, you should be on Color Circuit."
yeah.
You're right. Kendra found you.
Yeah. And did
Yeah.
nothing about it.
Yeah. Well, the biography's in works. Don't worry.
I discovered you, Phil.
That's true.
When
was
you
just
were
in the
you were
gutter.
panning for gold in
I
the
was.
gutter.
Gold in the gutter.
Yeah. And I was like, you
will
ain't
somebody ever cut me a break?
you ain't gonna find anything down there, son.
Sir, you're nude.
This is for you. You deserve this.
Oh, thank you.
This is for your own good.
Oh, I'm feeling stronger.
Come over here and find gold in my body.
Your nipples have a weird pattern. It's like 4 dots of color.
They extrude gold, and I have one hair.
Color circuit?
Damn right. I found you. That's what I said to her, Ryan.
Found you.
It's
like a-
I was like, I found.
Like
Back on the slave block. You're like, I got you.
It's like hide and go seek in Appalachia. I found you. You're up.
Marco. I said
Hey, Mark.
Marco.
Oh. Polo. No, Jonathan. Polo.
Yeah. 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 Marco.
All right, this is me again. Polo.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it. It's close now.
I got my sonar activated.
He's nearby. I can hear him breathe. Hey, Marco.
Oh wait, that's me again.
That's him.
Polo.
Where is he? Where is he? He's in the bushes. He's in the bushes. He's in the bushes. This is Phil losing interest in everything that we're doing.
How long have you been on your phone? For like the last.
The last.
Since we began. What did you guys
I really like my Marco Polo bit.
That's a good bit. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was thinking.
Who?
I'm
Yeah.
actually writing
Yeah.
it down.
Respond.
Yeah. I don't remember how I did. I lost it.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's
Hey
Marco?
boy. Nope. Not doing it.
Hey boy. Hey, don't.
Where's the
okay.
censor button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Color
Well,
circuit. We'll be
I have
taking
been
a brief break.
calling Ryan boy,
Boy.
but he has been calling me dad. So like
Dad.
that's makes
So
sense.
that's the
Well, if you
relationship.
start wearing a dress, I have to call you mom.
Yeah. You can start calling me now to get
Get him
Phil
ready.
ready.
Call me now.
Call me now. You can start
Hey, Mom.
calling me. Call me mom.
Call me now.
Call me mom now.
Call me mom
Call
now.
For your
Call me
free
mom now.
second greeting. Bye, boy.
My mom.
My mom.
Didn't she
Or
die
can I call you
recently?
Kate?
Yeah,
This is
Miss
my-
Cleo's dead.
Died,
She didn't see it
right?
coming.
You were trying your hardest.
For what?
I don't know.
I
Like
don't
you're
know how to do
extra
this.
religious. I don't know today.
I did this like twice. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never actually done this.
Uh-huh.
Like I grew up like in a church, like not in a church.
I lived in a church.
I was born under a pew.
Like the Hunchback?
Yeah, I was
Notre
born
Dame.
in the church. I was raised by the church.
Yeah.
Do you accept the Lord Jesus Christ? Do you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? Yeah.
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 Yes, sure do. Yeah.
He's mine.
Yeah.
I found you, God. I found you.
I found you.
Marco.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Mark.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Christ.
Jesus.
Christ.
Jesus.
He's right over there.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Thank you.
Why did I bring up the church?
Lord
because
knows.
you've been
grew
you've
up
been like
religious,
extra religious,
and I had never actually. I can't remember a time in my life that I actually.
Were
done
you
this.
Catholic?
Yeah.
A Christian.
Okay,
So maybe that's why.
yeah,
they
you don't
didn't
do
really
that.
I don't
for
know what
Christian.
do Christians do.
They just go.
They don't.
Yeah.
They just go to church and they
Yeah.
leave
and they judge everybody
on one day of the week. They don't go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Happy days.
Did you? Were you were raised religious? You got Jesus on your body.
Yeah, gangster Jesus.
He does have a gangster Jesus tattoo. Everybody.
I've been
Just-
thinking of getting a tattoo. That's a good idea. That's what you get.
That was gangster. You just
For
punched
your-
yourself in the mouth.
Gangster Jesus. He's got a gold chain Gold chain.
Just got a gold chain.
Cash rules everything around me. Yeah. It's a prison chain.
Oh, it's like a snake with a
You got a
toothbrush.
prison shank? I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
found you.
Yeah, you should be careful now
Found
next
you.
time you bust into the
Next time you
bathroom
make
while
So
I'm
I bust
standing
in the
there.
bathroom. What, you're gonna be making a shank?
I'm gonna be in the shower and I'm gonna drop the soap.
I found you.
Lisa needs braces.
You go,
Marco.
You gonna get Marco?
Paula. Christ.
That was by
I hope
Jesus.
That was by
Brass.
Jesus.
I hope prison is this fun.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part of the night is upsetting Wesley. But I'm happy that it wasn't me first. It was you first.
It might have been me.
You
Yeah.
ripping out Scott's balls.
And I had to like
Dropped
God,
them.
go through the change. Yeah. Oh no.
You didn't have to sell it so hard.
I just turned to Wesley's going.
I'm a great actor. What can I tell you? It's like when my balls drop, that's what
felt
it
it.
sounds like.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had a similar puberty thing where I had armpit hair before everyone else
Yeah.
and like nose hair, like a lot of nose hair, and I got made fun of for it.
For the nose hair?
And like the armpit hair, yeah. They're like, oh, Ryan has armpit hair. Blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute.
He's maturing faster than us.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
yeah,
gonna
you were
be
different.
happy.
You were different than everybody else.
They never brought up the skin color.
Huh?
They never brought out the skin color.
Is that where you're going, Dylan?
No.
Dylan, come
Oh my
on.
God, Dylan.
Dylan.
For the
You're
first
different.
time,
Dylan.
it wasn't where he was going.
Dylan.
Just because you had
Dylan, how dare
Wait,
you?
he
Dylan.
just said it.
Dylan.
was just
I am
repeating-
disgraced.
How dare you, Dylan?
I don't want to.
Not you
I
too,
quit.
Wes.
I quit.
Yes. I'm hopping
See,
on the
you
bandwagon.
discovered him, and
But
now
I
he's
found
leaving.
I'm
you.
leaving. I'm gonna start.
I'm a born again find you.
I'm gonna start color circuit with a U. COLO.
CULOR.
For the UK audiences, yeah.
Cooler.
Color circuit.
Also,
Color.
Hey,
also, Orion
Colored circuit.
Cheeky
has made
balls.
another body modification today, this very morning.
Yeah, I got my nipples pierced.
No, his nose. He got his nose pierced.
Oh, that is new,
This is
yeah.
fake.
This is not fake.
We'll,
It is
we'll
fake.
see.
Pull it.
Septum.
I'm not touching it.
I don't want to.
Don't.
Yeah.
Way to call my bullshit. It happened at 12 o'clock this morning.
And so it didn't hurt.
For like that long of a second.
Okay. Yeah, mine hurt like that long of a second too because I had this nostril pierced, I think. And as soon as the needle went in, my eyes immediately teared up. Like, like I couldn't
Yeah.
Started
help it.
crying, huh?
He had me looking up, and then he was like, "All right, we're gonna do," and he went, boom, and was
And your eyes just like watering.
Yeah.
But they said
Interesting.
it's like getting kicked in the nose. Like
Yeah.
it just has a jolt to it.
Interesting.
Do you want me to kick you in the nose, Dylan?
I've already had mine kicked. Have you gotten anything pierced?
Nipples.
Well, yeah, you've gotten pierces.
Yeah, I've had.
Yeah.
I did one myself, which was a dumb idea
That's
because I
probably
got
dumb.
halfway through and was like, I can't finish this guy's like
Because it hurt?
finish anymore. Yeah, and also I think it was too big of a needle. So
Jesus.
It was like a sewing
Dirty.
needle.
it might have been like a crochet needle.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
No, it was like
awesome.
I might have just gotten a too big of one. So yeah, that's why you could probably still see it better because I got this one done like one of them. I don't know what side.
Have
Professionally
Did you have
done.
anything else, or was it eyebrows?
My labrae.
This thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is
What's,
one of my least favorite
Yeah.
piercings.
So this puts me in an interesting position. So I'm the only one who's never desired a nip or. I've never had
My
a
nipples,
nipple. No,
Wait,
but
what?
that's the
Yeah.
only.
Dylan's like, what?
Bullshit.
No, I got my nipples pierced in college.
You did?
Yeah.
Let's get the censor bar out.
Wait,
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like Scott.
That's why I did it. It was at the college radio station. The show I was on, we were underwritten by a local tattoo and piercing parlor.
Remember
and,
what you were going to say.
And as a joke, they wrote out a gift certificate for me for 2 free nipple piercings. And I put it on my wall because I was the program director. I put it in my office and just kind of as a joke. And it was nearing the end of the semester, and I thought that would be really funny if we did it live on the air. So that's what we did.
But there's footage of this?
No,
There's
no.
audio.
I don't know if we even recorded it, but I had the nipples pierced. They did it live on air. The guy said, all right.
Or they brought somebody in then.
Yes, yeah, from the part. Yeah, it wasn't
we
like
got a- we got a
caller
Chris. We
5
got a
gets
crochet
to
needle.
yeah.
Well, no, I was thinking that just some random person. I was thinking like,
Come on in. What do I do?
Have you ever done this
pierce it.
before?
My name is Brad.
Yeah.
no, I was thinking you were doing like a live on site, maybe.
No,
like,
no, no.
you
They
guys
came into
brought,
the
like,
station
Got it,
and they had a little forceps and they, got it ready. And the thing was, you have to do the nipples right after each other because after you do the first one, it puts your body in shock. So the longer you wait, the more the second one's going to hurt. So it needs to be pretty instantaneous. So deep breath, needle in, exhale, and then he puts the jewelry in, and then deep breath, needle in, puts the jewelry in. So after like maybe a week after, every time I like exhaled or inhaled really deeply, I kind of got a little because the last time I did that, needles went
you
through my
had
fucking
PTSD.
nipples. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had and I did it because like I don't look like a person who would have their nipples pierced.
Yeah, that's true. Every time you yawn, you like karate chop the nearest person.
So I had it as a party trick for a while. Be like, yeah, sure, just, yeah.
Hey, ladies.
Yeah. And then one time I cleaned one of the piercings with not clear, just plain saline solution, and I got infected and swelled up.
No, you had a huge old
You had some
booty.
big
So
nips.
like one of me was like big.
You are more than just your nipples.
You had some pepperoni
Try to
nipples
tell
going.
them that. Yeah, I had to go to my doctor, and she had to pry him open with like the jaws of life,
Oh my god.
and then give me an antibiotic. And then the other one, the ball fell out, and I was just like, you know what? I think this is the end of my
Big gag,
nipple.
yeah. My nipple.
I ain't gonna be
My nipple run.
lopsided.
You're like looking for the ball on the floor.
Yeah, I was like,
without
what
your
am I
glasses.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was, and it was like maybe I don't know, a year. I had it in
Wow.
college. Yeah,
Wait, you had it for a whole year? That's a
I think
long
so.
time.
It was
Are
a
the
period
holes
of
still
time.
there? Do you think you could?
Oh
put 'em
well,
back in?
if I.
Because like
No,
these ones,
it-
I can slip jewelry in and it just pushes out whatever.
You can see where the piercing went in, but the holes are closed. Yeah.
Because mine are, but I just have to kind of like re-pierce them by like putting jewelry in.
You know, anybody could do that by re-piercing themselves with
That's true.
anything. Wes,
It's like a
what were
little
you saying?
plug.
What's
You're in a weird situation because you're the only person here.
You
who
should-
hasn't pierced body part?
I think you should go extreme. Get like your tongue pierced or something.
Or
Is
your
that
peen-
extreme? I think
Your
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 nipples
penis.
are more extreme. Your penis would have
Oh,
to be
yeah,
you know.
I
like
think
the
it would
head?
just be weird
Prince
because
Albert,
people
yeah.
would probably see like your tongue more. They were like when
Oh.
you're talking to them, they're like, "Does Wes have a fucking tongue?"
No, because you have to sneak up on him in the bathroom and you'll see it.
Goes, "Oh!"
Yeah, that's interesting. Huh. What's the attraction to piercing?
Pain
Culture.
without love, pain can't get enough.
That wasn't my
pain.
attraction.
Knock it rough.
Mine was different.
It was the song that got me. Yeah.
It's 3 days grace.
Yeah, that was Phil, the song he was listening to when he was
Pain
like,
without love.
just blood into his eyeball. And,
Well,
I mean, aesthetics, obviously, right? That would be the only reason. Or I mean, yours was like a bet and a funny.
Yeah, it was just a
Mine
little
was
joke.
aesthetics. Oh, actually, mine was because I went to a concert once and I saw this guy. I think I've mentioned this before. You're laughing. You're
What?
a judger. I'm telling you, man.
Was he wearing a dress?
I didn't even start and you started laughing.
I didn't say anything. I'm just like, you get fixated with it. It's interesting how you get fixated on people, like you admire them or something.
He was
and then you want to be
so
them.
no,
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to be him. I wanted to be in him. He was so attractive. He was so like I had the biggest crush on this guy.
He was wearing a
I never
dress.
like
And you
His
just saw
nose
him at a.
pierced.
You
I,
never
like,
saw him again.
never saw. It was at a concert at Chain Reaction in Orange County. I've never like generally had like attraction to men. I pretty much don't.
Unless it's me in the
Unless
bathroom.
it's Orion in the
I was
bathroom.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the only
but
man.
this guy I
Yeah, sure,
saw,
whatever.
and like
'Cause I'm a
he was like
man's
so
man.
pretty, he looked like a woman, kind of. You know what I mean? He was just like very pretty, and he had a piercing, and I was like, yeah.
So the very next day, you went out and
You
you
wanted to be like that.
Mike.
the hot guy.
Like
Yeah.
that guy.
Like Mike.
And then,
Interesting.
and then I kissed my girlfriend afterwards, like, but only Jessica.
Pretending.
Oh, like, I was mad the whole time though.
You're not him.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not the man I saw at the concert.
Just put on the goatee, Jess. Jesus.
Yeah, but that was real stuff.
Role-playing.
We will always be role played from
step.
now on.
I mean, I'm assuming similar for you. Like, it's aesthetic, right? That
Sure.
I did it for the bitches.
for the yes.
I did it for
Well, the
hoes.
bitch named Aesthesia.
Anesthesia.
Anesthetic. I'm trying.
I did it for the drugs.
Christ.
The anesthetic.
I wanted more morphine.
I wanted me some more ibuprofen.
My brother said that he saw his friend get his tongue pierced, and they're like, okay, like they count down, right? The 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and they did it. And my brother was just sitting there watching him, and his friend, like on 3 when they pierced it, he said immediately he went. Like he just froze, and his like everything was just like tight, and he was just like eyes wide open, and he said it was like just insane to watch. And then I've had other friends that had their tongue pierced, and they're like it wasn't like that at all. I had a friend that had three piercings on her tongue,
Snake bites.
and I think she said
Not snake bites.
I want to split my
it
tongue.
was like a triangle on the tongue.
Bifurcated.
Yeah.
And she said that she had a friend that got her tongue pierced, and it rejected. This is this is like weird to me. Like it rejected the piercing, so the piercing slowly
pushed out?
towards the front of the tongue until it came
wow.
out. Isn't that weird?
I've never heard of them
of
going
that.
like through that. I've heard of them just like getting pushed out like top to bottom.
Top to
or whatever.
bottom?
Yeah, I've never heard them coming out. In there.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
in 5 seconds too. It was like,
Nope, don't like this. Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but it's not more tongue. Get it out of here.
Minus.
Wait, there's a hole and I need to put tongue in it. That's what I want.
Quick, grow some tongues.
Wait, it's the
Taste
opposite,
buds.
right? Like it was in a tongue and it's leaving the tongue.
Right.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I've actually found that I'm
need more tongue in
following.
that place.
I've gotten in the habit of following like suicide girls on Instagram. Just like I've never really kind of been into that, but just
like a
now
gothic.
kind of now.
Oh,
Oh
Scott
shit!
coming
Bruno
in. Yeah.
Playmas is now a
Hey,
scoundrel.
Bruno plays games now, scoundrel.
Cool.
Yay!
Can react to a rap in Spanish?
What just happened?
Can who?
I think Bruno's asking us to rap in Spanish.
No.
But as far as I
Mata
far
gusta
as I
da
understand, none of us know. Can
gasolina.
you react
La
to it?
mitad de gasolina. Para gasolina.
that is a rap and it is partly in Spanish.
You're welcome.
It's
So
not all in
react.
Spanish though, is it?
What's that?
That's not the whole song's not in
I
Spanish.
have no idea. to be
Ooh.
honest.
Bienvenidos.
Let's get what's his name? Remix Johnson.
Ricka,
Spanish version.
wow,
Do that while
Taco.
naming any Spanish words you know.
Taco, taco, taco,
El
taco,
baño,
taco.
baño.
You got what you wanted, Bruno.
Thanks for being a follower.
Cadigo
I
versus
did. I just.
Trefquilla?
I don't want to get another piercing though. After that,
Really?
It was that.
I enjoyed.
bad?
I enjoyed getting tattoos. I don't enjoy getting one needle through my face.
It hurts.
No, it's just not the same joy.
I feel like the main reason why I don't get piercings or even wear any of them anymore is like number one, it was like when I worked at Gordman's, we're not allowed to have anything in our face, but also like for acting, they
want you
sometimes
as
I'll be cast as like because
Right.
I like one time because I had long hair and piercings everywhere, so they wanted me to be like a villain guy. So
you're
Right.
typecast.
yeah, which
but
is
if
fine.
you're if
but
you're
I
as
mean,
plain as possible, they can
they
put
can work with
piercings
that.
on you.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I can put them
but-
in, take them out.
right,
but,
right,
you know,
right.
keeping them in. That's what I kind of realized.
Yeah. As somebody that like is has to do something in public, be the face of something.
I get embarrassed really to do it. So
To
it's
do
just
what?
like wearing a dress in public. I just get really ashamed of myself for having piercings in public.
I'm not ashamed, Phil. I'm
I just
more.
worry about what everyone.
Oh, he
thinks.
wants us to read. There's an actual rap. It's Codijo versus
Oh, really?
Debt
Oh,
Drug
it is
Killer.
it is a rap.
It's a rap
Okay.
battle. It's 11 minutes. I'm gonna.
Oh, so he wants us to watch it and react to it like we're.
Oh. Put on that mic.
This makes no sense.
None of these words are banyo.
I thought it almost said it for a second.
Bang! Oh, banyo, banyo.
That's 6
All right, I'm
million
done with
views.
that. Night.
6 minutes. That second guy is like very. There's like aggressive rap, right? Like
It's a rap battle.
huh?
It's a rap battle.
It's a battle, so yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I've been looking more into, like mumblecore and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just interesting. to
Like
me.
the Duplass brothers movies.
I don't know what that is. No, like Little Yachty,
Lil Pump,
and,
Lil Pump, Smoke Perp.
So
Yeah, yeah.
21 Set. Oh
if
yeah.
I'm not mistaken,
You're in my age
mumblecore is
group.
actually like a film genre.
That's
and
what I was
mumble
talking
rap
about.
Mumble
is
rap.
separate.
Yeah.
That's not
I'm a
mumble.
mumble
I don't think
rapper.
that's
Whatever.
the
I
same.
don't know
Mumble,
what they call
mumble,
it.
rap,
That's good.
mumble,
Yeah, mumble
mumble,
rap is like,
rap.
he's actually like is a mumble rapper,
Yeah, yeah.
genuinely. And then mumblecore is actually like a film genre.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
So,
I don't know my rap.
so mumble
my
rap is like
podcast
just
is
low
about that,
energy,
yeah.
just.
Or it could, it's
Or
low.
it could be-
Hey, okay, hold on.
Let him explain.
Hold on.
Let him explain.
I'm a mumble
Oh,
rapper.
I am a mumblecore rapper. Give
Mumble
me
rap.
a suggestion about potatoes.
Give me a suggestion about. It can only be about potatoes. Scalloped,
Potatoes.
boiled, baked. A lack thereof.
Gravy boat.
Oh, I can't take that one. No potato.
A gravy boat.
No
What
potato.
about baby carrots?
Baby carrots I cannot use.
Oh,
Cabbage.
Cabbage is no good.
Orion,
like a mashed?
Oh, mashed. Here we go. I was watching a show. It was mash.
It's
I had
not-
a dash.
it's not mumbly. It's pretty like
Oh, that was
pretty coherent.
yeah.
Mashed.
mashed.
So, like, mumblecore rap would be like,
got
my potatoes and
Can
all
you-
the
can you-
flavors
like,
are on.
we're all
Yeah.
talking about it, but this guy
cool.
actually
I
mumble
like
raps.
to
Can
just
you
do
do it
it,
for us?
Do it now. Jump through the
You could do Panda or your original. You have an original.
What is it? Panda. I get bars in that. Cause it's in the panda. So in the panda. I don't remember what it is. You put me on the side. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
Dude, it is so catchy.
It is, but it's fascinating. I don't know why. Like I'm interested in it because it's like the new thing that like most like older rappers hate now. Ice-T goes on. He's like, I fucking hate it. Like all those guys, they think like they're the death of.
Make
like,
a rap about it, Ice-T.
Yeah. It's just interesting now. 'Cause
I-
it's like all the old school rockers too who are like, oh, that type of metal is just like it's ruining rock and roll.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just interesting how it keeps
Mhm.
progressing. But
That's
I kinda
just
like,
noise.
Yeah.
It's just noise. What that is.
Yeah, I
Smoking on my broccoli.
what's
I
that?
did it greasily. Anyone know that? You know that.
Are you mumble rapping?
It was something. What the hell is it called? Little Yachty and some other guy.
I like Lil Yachty has a song called Peekaboo.
Oh yeah. Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo.
I think Orion's gonna do
Nobody
it
knows.
for us.
What's that?
I think Orion's gonna do peekaboo for us.
I know the words to it if I see them. I haven't heard. I
I know
haven't
the
listened.
words to them
no, I
if I
think
look
he-
at the words.
I do. I used to listen to the song.
This is a
like-
song I wrote when I heard it on the radio.
After that, lifetime fan.
Do you mumble? Have you heard of mumble rap? Or have you listened to it? No. I thought it was funny that we were.
And I guess like techno is being replaced by EDM too, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 It's like a 5-minute delay. It's like, no, I don't think so.
you put the mic up?
He didn't even say it into the mic.
God bless it.
Here we go. MC Orion or what's I don't know.
MCO.
MCO or what? Black Rainbow. MCO.
Rainbow.
Black Rainbow.
Black Rainbow.
Rainbow.
It's red dot on his nose like Rudolph. Pull up the scene all white with a roof out. Take that little bitch to the roof. Chris the fucker, then fucker the sits down. Roofless, chill on the 6 when I'm fucking on Poochie. That bitch was ugly, but I push you on smoothie. Play with that kitty like hello. Take a step back and I busted out mellow. Aim at your fellow. My bitch yellow. She blow that dick like a cello.
I think you used the word
Cello.
poochie
Boom.
once.
Poochie.
Did you say poochie?
You remember Poochie?
Oh yeah.
My name is Poochie G, and I rock the
When are they
telly.
gonna get to the fireworks factory? Poochie's dead.
What was the part?
I wore like a backwards hat and sunglasses or something
Because of
one day,
Poochie?
and then my buddy pulled out a picture of Poochie, and they looked exactly like him.
That's great.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the voice of the Roadrunner. You do the voice. He's like, beep.
Beep. You mean meep beep?
No, they-
No, they
They just paid me to do
they
it once.
they
They
looped
dubbed
it.
it.
Bastards.
You make me sound like I'm proud of that rap album. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, it's just a spontaneous thing you did.
Yeah, that's. I'm as
That was
ashamed
just
as
for you?
you. Like you wearing a dress as me to this rap album. I'm not proud of it.
God damn it, Phil.
Totally singed you there. I appreciate a good zing.
Damn it, boy.
At least I'm ashamed of something
Marco.
that's more of a man's doing.
Oh shit!
Oh, back to the
son.
mams,
He
ma'am.
got you again, son.
Listen,
Now your son.
my dad. Listen, boy.
Yeah, Dad.
My daddy.
My daddy used to tell me. What'd you tell me, Dad?
Grandpa.
Improv thing.
I was watching
Dad, you drunk again? You sleeping?
I was watching Marley and Me,
Oh, don't do
Not
that.
that
Oh.
dog movie.
that dog movie. Oh, hey, what was that other dog? Beethoven.
That's a better dog movie, I reckon.
What?
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad. Dad.
Yeah, boy.
Can you put on Airbud?
Boy, boy.
Earbud, earbud.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, boy. Yeah, the boy.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah,
I-
Poochie,
I-
Poochie,
I-
Poochie.
yeah,
Yeah, boy,
yeah.
yeah, bud. I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
Dad,
Yes, son.
can I watch Aladdin?
Son, that movie is about a man that can't make it in this world, and fakes it. You might say he faked it, and then he kind of made it. That's what that movie's about. You don't even need to watch it
Faked
anymore.
it till he made
No,
it.
I just explained the whole movie.
Okay,
You're gonna watch Dumbo.
but
For the next
doesn't that
20 years.
exploit elephants and
That's all what I'm all about. You know, Dad.
Dad.
You know, Dad.
That's
Dad.
all about exploiting them there elephants.
Dad.
Yeah, boy.
There's the accent again,
thought-
like not for him. But
there's a distinctive.
it's like, no, son, you're not watching Aladdin.
Yeah, yeah.
Therefore, yeah,
Dad.
yeah, boy.
Do you have another family?
Yeah, bros in Atlanta. Boy.
Wait, talk to Phil again so we can understand what you're saying.
I can't interpret.
Dad,
Yes, son.
That's my offspring.
yes, the jewel of my eye. Do you have another family?
I do not. I would never do that to this current family.
Dad.
Your boy.
I'm your son.
Boy, it is.
Dad!
Boy, it is what it is.
What it is, what it is. But
Boy.
Dad,
Boy,
am I
that-
adopted?
It's what it is.
You're not black.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to be.
That was just Dylan talking.
That was just real.
Yeah,
what
that
that
was
was.
just-
Yeah.
That was 100%.
That was truthful. Yeah.
I feel like Orion is just a natural born improviser.
You keep saying this.
I keep trying. I think I'm overdoing it. I'm trying to do what Tito does, which is like gets people to
Overhype
actually
people.
go to the box and
Yeah.
join and like take
Yeah.
classes. So I'm trying to do this with Orion.
This is what
but
you're
I'm
doing.
realizing all of my focus is on one person, and I keep saying it over and over, and it's
Uh-huh.
probably not going to happen.
like, shut up.
Yeah, that's probably one
Yeah.
of those.
I'm having a cat reaction. Where you're like, you're trying to pet the cat, but the cat doesn't want your love because you're over.
Cat's gonna swat at you,
affectionating.
Right now, you
The
know what's
cat's using the restroom, and I'm like looking at it.
You're like,
You know what's happening
Palm
right
You
now?
should sign
about the box, cat.
Dylan, you know what's happening right now?
Huh.
You are being, what you were doing to Orion is what your father did to you right now, where he tried to push you to be a man's man. You see what's happening right now? You have the chance to change this.
Can I wear a dress, Phil?
You may, son.
Without repercussion.
Oh yes.
I don't
You
know
can.
about that.
Well,
Oh,
sure. We have Scott in the room.
I'm gonna make the fucking fun out of you. Yeah, you wear a dress.
That's fucking funny right there.
That's right. Fucking that man's pants look like a dress because it is a dress.
That man's pants are connected.
And connected.
Like a dress.
Yes. His legs are gonna bang up next to each other because there's no pant in the middle. It's just leg.
It's one leg. It's like a one-legged pant.
Oh God! It's one leg. It's like big enough for the waist, but they just don't. You could have put a pant there.
Why don't they just seam it up in the middle and then cut it down the middle and make a pant?
So I love this character, a guy who only when men wear dresses, he doesn't understand what a dress is.
But he like
no, wait a
can
second.
visualize it if they're like interchanging back and forth.
Yeah, but like a woman wears a dress, he's fine with it. But a man wears dress, no, the pant look weird.
Where are the legs? Why are the legs just hanging out?
Why are the legs
like that?
just dangling outside of that one pant leg? I don't understand. What? Whoa.
Why
Nope.
is it so flowy in the wind?
Well, it's billowy. Billowy? Oh, don't get it. I don't get it. Don't understand it.
Don't want to.
Don't want to. No.
Trump's America.
No.
Trump's America. Marco.
Polo.
It's the same guy, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable have you been tonight, Wes?
Not too uncomfortable. I'm just sort of under the weather. That's what's wrong.
Oh,
with
what's
me
wrong?
right now.
What's going on?
I got a nose thing.
Oh,
There's
great.
something in my nose.
Keeps growing.
Yeah, I got this weird nose thing. Is this like thing?
In my nose.
No, it's just
It's like if they cut it down the middle.
it's just it's something right here that
Science.
Like pressure?
no, it's like a thing coming out like right here.
Does it hurt?
No, it's like well,
keep touching it. I'm sure that helps.
It's kind of hard and like flexible at the tip here. So
I can't tell if Scott's doing a bit. I think
No, I'm.
Scott doesn't understand that he's talking about his nose.
No, okay.
He's not into it, Wes.
I was just saying that I had a nose, but
No, God damn it! You said I feel under the weather.
no,
And
but
like,
I really do. Yeah.
Okay.
He transitioned.
Well, then
into
talk
a
about
scene.
it. God damn it! Could you talk to me like a person, not one of your weird ass characters for once?
Now you
No, but
don't
yeah.
go talk to old
I got
man
the
Jones
sniffles.
like that. Old man Jones has had problems with his nose for a mighty long time now.
Hey, what's the name of that dog?
I believe the one you're thinking of was Beethoven. He was
Yeah.
named after the famous composer.
I love that dog.
Composer.
Is that the dog that died?
He died. He got ran over by the subway trying to save that little kitten from getting hit by the subway.
I love that movie.
They're so good. And they made a sequel
Beethoven.
about
Beethoven
about
2?
Beethoven 2, Lost in the City. Beethoven's, he got lost.
How did Beethoven come out of the subway?
Well, not to spoil it for you, but Jesus brought him back.
To save more kitties?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love that movie.
It cuts to a wide shot. They're on a porch on rocking chairs, and then you kind of like see the sunset and their silhouettes, and then it cuts back to the scene.
You ever see that movie Beethoven?
I have, actually. I got it on VHS Classics. It's in that clam case.
Clam?
It cuts to a dramatic shot of the wine glass that's sitting on the table between them. The what? The wine glass is sitting on the table between them, and then kind of like an artsy shot through the glass because it's half drunken and like you can kind of see the reflection of Wes in one of them, and then it cuts back to a regular shot of the scene.
What's the name of that dog?
The one from Homeward Bound or the one from...
No.
101 Dalmatians?
No.
Marley and Me?
No. It's a dog. He saves that kitten from the subway.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit.
No. No.
talking
I can't think of the dog's name.
Macaulay Culkin?
No, that's
Alzheimer's.
not it.
Oh, I think you're thinking of Beethoven.
That's it.
Fade to black. Alzheimer's. You could have it too.
Oh.
Alzheimer's. ALLTIMERS.
Old timers.
Old timers disease.
It's a play on
Alzheimer's-
words.
It's a what?
It's a play on words.
Alzheimer's. You're playing it on. What is your new play on it?
Old timers.
Old timers. I got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's like I'm forgetful and he is neat. He got the sweater and I kiss his cheek. It's the old timers.
Did you just come up with that?
What did you say? He wears a sweater and I kiss his cheek. What?
It's the old timers.
This episode. On this episode of Old Timers, they reminisce on movies they've enjoyed.
You ever see that? What's that movie with the dog?
Air Bud?
No.
Green Mile?
No, that doesn't have a dog. Turner and
Mr.
who?
Jangles, right? He was a dog.
It was a mouse.
He was a mouse. Oh, but goddamn. I'm watching that movie all wrong.
No, I'm thinking.
I watched the dog version.
He's watching it through the lens of a dog. He's watching it wrong.
I've been watching with a dog taped on the screen, so there's a dog I never seen.
What goddamn movie have I been watching?
Goddamn.
The prison movie with the dog.
Yeah. I've been watching Beethoven.
That's the one I was thinking of.
End credits.
Yeah.
Old Timers.
Alzheimer's.
One wears a sweater and
Leo,
gets
does the
a
song go?
kiss on the cheek.
It's the only part. What's your favorite?
I just like that part. For obvious
Get it?
reasons.
Because they can't remember.
You can't remember. That's the lyrics of the song. Something about a cheek. But I'm probably wrong.
Old timers.
Alzheimer's. Episode 2, they actually go to the movies together, sit in the front, and hilarity ensues.
What's that? What's the name of that movie with that dog?
Oh, you done I think you're thinking of Snow Buddies.
No.
Can you guys keep it down up there?
I'm trying to masturbate in the theater.
You guys know the name of that movie with the dog that saves that cat?
It's not Snow Buddies. Was it where they all went to heaven, maybe?
No.
God, well, keep it down.
How about when they went to
So
heaven
close.
too?
Well, I'd hope he went to heaven.
I'm sure
The
that
Michael
dog
Winslow of Color Circuit.
We have a new Foley artist.
Just for masturbation.
did. Beethoven?
Yeah, that's it. Beethoven. I love that
I would have stopped masturbating.
movie. I love that dog.
I would have continued.
Roll credits. Roll credits of the movie.
Old timers, sitting on the porch,
Yeah, usually-
drinking some lemonade. Old timers, doing crazy stuff. I can't think of how I'd phrase it.
One wears a sweater, the other gets a kiss on the cheek.
I'm not one of those guys that can just keep going. Just keep going. Again.
On this episode of Old Timers.
Jesus.
Just gonna ride this out.
We should shoot this sketch too. Old timers.
Is it the same?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the
And
same
they're like
gag
they're like
over and
astronauts doing like a
Yeah.
limb repairs. Like what's the name of that movie with the dog?
I think you're thinking of Boat Trip with Cuba Gooding Jr. I hear terrible things about it.
It's the worst movie.
Hey. Don't talk shit about Cuba.
Is it Cuba or Cuba?
It's
Cuba.
It's
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding.
Cuba
Gooding
Jr.
We were trying our like African accents because we were playing.
That must be fun.
we were
Egyptian.
playing an Egyptian theme.
It doesn't count as Africa.
It's Africa.
It's hard.
It's a different
Do
part of
it.
Africa, right?
Like Northern Africa kind of isn't considered.
It's not considered Africa.
Well, I mean, like
you're right.
it's not as
It's not as African.
like
as
when
the
you're
rest
like
of
doing a
Africa.
stereotypical
Like Nigeria.
Right. If you
thinking
think
Congo.
Africa, you
South
don't think
Africa.
Egypt.
Well,
Yeah.
they had like an accent that would have been. If you heard it, you would be like, "That's some sort of African country."
We cut to Dylan at the Pyramid of Giza in the year of the pyramids.
1432.
1432.
Yeah.
Marco.
That's one hell of a year.
Yeah.
That's big. Yeah. What do you think of it, huh? You into that
The
shit?
guy next.
Sir, it's time to leave. You're gonna go to jail.
Nah. I'm gonna climb
Yes.
this thing. I'm going up
I'm
this pyramid.
handcuffing you. Clip.
The other part ain't connected.
I'm
to
putting
anything.
apple.
Were apples part of that part of the world there?
Yep.
Yeah.
I could just take this apple out.
Damn it!
Damn it.
You only cuffed one of my hands.
And see.
Wait, this ain't ending. This
okay.
train ain't over
And
yet.
unsee.
Train ain't over.
I'm gonna jerk off now.
I was like, what was that?
I'm almost done.
Now when he stops.
No, yeah.
You boys playing nice outside?
Yeah.
All right, I got some muffins in the stove.
In the pyramid?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you wash your sandals before you come on in.
I lost my sandals.
Did you lose them in the tomb again?
Mm-hmm.
I warned you about playing in there. Do you want to watch a movie tonight?
The Mummy?
Son of a bitch.
That's all we have.
I missed it.
I'm up to here with the fucking mummy if I see that movie one more time.
Oh, but
You
we
best-
only have the one with Tom Cruise. Is that okay?
What about that movie with the dog?
Oh, The Mummy with Ben. What's his name?
No.
Not Ben Stiller.
No,
No, it's like it saves.
He was
the-
George of the Jungle.
It
an
saves
actual
the,
movie.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Thank
Right.
you.
no, it saves the cat in the subway.
Oh, I think you're talking about Baby Boss.
No,
Baby Driver?
no,
Baby Geniuses.
Sausage
No.
Party?
Sausage Party?
no.
Oh, Beethoven.
That's it.
Ah, we don't have that one.
We got the mummy. Mummy returns.
Roll credits. That was episode 3.
Old timers having a laugh, killing some kittens, having a laugh, wearing the mittens.
Kiss on the cheek.
Kiss on the cheek and a pat on the rear. You'll never know that anything is wrong out here. Old timers.
I'm so fucking done. You have no idea.
All right, all right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Burnt Bagel.
My first and last
It's
episode.
his first and
Last, you're
last.
calling it? You ain't doing it again? Had enough, did you?
Thank you so much, Ryan,
That
for
is
stopping
arguably
by.
the weirdest one we've done.
Yeah.
That might have been, yeah.
Improv and
At
burnt.
least I
Yeah.
really want to
Improv.
save that Beethoven one. We gotta do that as a sketch now.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not.
Old timers.
One wears a sweater, the other gets a kiss on the cheek.
As long as you get that kiss on the cheek, that's all you care about.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Music land.
Tune in to us tomorrow. Tomorrow.
What are you guys doing tomorrow?
It's right there.
Yeah, we got
Controller Alt Delete.
full play with Bond. Is he continuing the Uncharted?
Yep, he's starting on Uncharted number 2, so that is...
I was gonna say he hasn't been playing the same one all this time, right?
No,
He
he
just
just finished the
finished.
first one last week, so we have Controller Alt Delete on Mondays, Controller Alt Delete on Fridays, and Controller Alt Delete on Fridays now. Starting next week.
Next week, 3 CADs.
3 CADs, and then Sunday Screen Source, 3 p.m. Film and television news reviews and trailers.
What are you guys calling it now? The watching movies.
Down in front.
One gets a kiss in the cheek. Yeah. That went down.
Down in front, yeah.
Down in front.
How's that been going?